We are live, everybody!
And that's how I killed all those people. Oh, hi, everyone!
Except I have messed something up. Give me 1 second.
Damn it, my joke.
I mean, y'all can still be heard. I did. There's always something I forget to do. Also, y'all! Oop, that's the wrong thing. Chat, I got Lament and Grizz here now.
Howdy.
I snuck in.
And Grizz is literally like right here. Like I can literally head pat Grizz.
That sounds hot.
I love this around 90 minutes. That's so wrong.
Are you gonna do full game? Because that's a long stream.
Do y'all want to do a short game or a full game?
I usually do a short game for a stream because it's a long one. But I mean, I do enjoy spending time.
20 minutes off.
Here's the thing. Last time I did a Monster Prom stream, it went for 3 hours.
Yeah, these numbers are like assuming you're not going to read the things out loud. They're just saying like, okay, if you're clicking, you'd be like, yeah, uh-huh.
You invited me. You have me. You pick.
I'm going to go with a short game just to make sure that we can have dinner.
Here's the thing. If we end up going fast, we can do another short game.
That's what she said.
Share controller.
But bingo.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Alright, player one,
Alyss is player one.
I want to be this one.
Blue Vicky.
I'll be Fire Girl.
Alright.
So hot.
That's the goal.
Well, you leave me with so many choices.
I know, it's all the choices.
I'll go with Big Green.
Thank goodness Big Daddy's here to keep us safe.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Oh my god.
I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Oh, great, a himbo.
Yep.
Dangerously huge, in fact.
Miranda Vanderbilt, age 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Monarchs
Alyss?
be like that.
Hold on.
I watched your your Stellaris game, don't lie.
You so right.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Alyss,
right.
should I give you sneak peeks on what I'm gonna do in Stellaris?
Oh, maybe.
I secret, not so secret when Crisis Path.
Oh god.
I'm gonna break
So
the
much fun.
universe if I get a chance to. If we go another game, I'm gonna try and break them universal laws.
Now I want to see it.
Polygeist, 22?
I'm sorry, Lament. I didn't mean to do that.
It's quite all right. I'm good at reading. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. Wow, he is just an anime protagonist, isn't he?
Yep.
He's fired up, that's for sure.
A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. His power is over 9,000. Liam DeLoyencourt, 4XXX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hides the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Hey, Eldritch Axolotl, do you know this person?
Just saying, Zoe is best girl.
Yes.
Oh man, this one's gonna be a pain in my ass. Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0.
I love Calculester.
A library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start the Monster Prom.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever!
I wasn't expecting it.
All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
It's just what I need.
Where did they get my PhD from?
Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
All ones.
Let's start.
Grizz, you have more than ones. You were the leader of a new country. What would your flag look like? Flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide online coupons for free burritos.
I'm on board.
Go for a simple 3-color striped approach where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me.
Robust.
Just Garfield's face. Power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. Well,
I love all of these.
I am making my pick. Grizz, which one do you want?
If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? I think mine... Oh, I do like Garfield as well, but I'm gonna go with the burritos.
I have no idea how you make a self-made Gorgon. If I was the leader of a new country, what would my flag look like? Obviously, it's just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader if no one stops
It's a
you.
good move.
See, I'm glad we agree, Lament. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh, I pray to all kind of gods. I have this business where people
Alyss
pay
and
me.
Dusty's on the tree.
That's great. I never noticed that. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some of the deities. Dionysus, Bastet, Loki. Coolest cats in town.
Hell yeah.
Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Well, which one you want, Grizzy?
I'm gonna go with praying is kind of lame. I have a group text.
All right. I say I don't mind clicking things right because I know it's a little awkward.
That's one of the OG cat girls, so.
I just gotta say that praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of God molesting a tree.
See, Lament and I are going for the same options. We love the cool cats. It's true. Also,
That's
hi, Kosa.
true.
What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have?
You sexy being, you sexy
Lyrics
person.
to all Disney songs, how to set stuff on fire,
Hot.
sports things, an accurate approximation of all fictional creatures' genitalia, obscure 80s movie trivia, and how to make a killer cocktail out of anything.
Now, this is how you pick who you're going to pursue, right?
Yeah.
This is a hard one.
Hey, I'm going for how to set stuff on fire.
All right. Go ahead and...
Fire.
Nah, give me sports things.
Ooh, Chrissy likes sports things.
I don't, but I like listening to it sometimes.
Fair enough.
Big Daddy believes that an accurate approximation of all fictional creatures' genitalia is important.
I knew you were picking that
Very
one.
important.
What's the title of your autobiography? Speedrunning disappointment. What? I barely have the patience to read a book, dude, let alone I'm writing a novel. I can't say that. When Garfield met Naruto, a story of how I fell in love with forbidden.
Oh my
shit.
god.
I forgot about that. My parents think I'm cute and so should you. The art of punching life in its dumb fucking face. How to succeed at everything and look fabulous trying. Temporality, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. I want this one because Zoe is best girl. But the art of punching life in its dumb fucking face really is fitting.
You know what? It's got a lot of appeal these days.
It's fitting for me because that's how I've gotten this far.
I'll try temporality, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. I'm very deep.
I feel like that one's either the vampire or Hewlett Packard.
Big Daddy thinks that about Garfield and Naruto is important.
I knew it was the vampire.
I mean, maybe I'll go vampire. I don't know.
Alright, so we are officially in it.
In it to win.
In it to win. Oh, you beat me.
Let's see.
We
I'm
did
gonna
it together.
go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Do.
You join Miranda and Damien's team for Game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shit dicks! Face the power of hell!
Okay, I'll be her. Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them into a thin red paste.
You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Okay, Bakugo. Kosa loves best boy Scott. Fair.
Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for.
Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You've got to stop this before it turns into an FPS or something. Get off my nuts, narrator. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we won't waver.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you weren't bold enough.
That's right, I'm the narrator, and I'm sick of your shit. Oh, okay. Fuck you then. Ah, damn it.
He's sick of your shit.
Uh-oh.
Well, so much for trying to clip that. Oh, what's this? Looks like the opposing team had reinforcements the whole time.
Uh-oh.
It worked. 15 orcs, 3 bears, 100 goblins, what the fuck? And a dragon that's also a machine gun somehow.
This is pretty much how your
Awesome.
Baldur's Gate 3 is going.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it turned out that the narrator had more power than expected, huh? You should have thought about that before you fucked with me. I won't even give you the pleasure of narrating this bullshit. You wake up in detention, your team is lost, everybody hates you. And I'm making you lose 3 boldness, so this doesn't have- I have 0 boldness.
That's super
Oh,
bold. Please
that
send me
narrator
to
that
the-
narrator just put you
the
in your
back
place,
with the
didn't he?
tree.
Yeah, the narrator definitely put me in my place.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full-on crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party.
Oh, yeah.
You gain +2 fun. I'm so fun.
Exactly, Kosi, you get it.
But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram filters. Do you want to do this one, Levin?
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my proprietary filter for all my photos. Infinite Taupe.
Infinite Taupe.
It's also probably why I have only 6 momentgram followers. But we must all make sacrifices for our art. I am a pretentious prick.
I hate the fact that Instagram is popular makes this game dated.
Yes.
Yeah.
In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot, and I simply must document.
Good luck with the rat.
Rat?
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, the situation's even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? I could either use his account to post a bunch of born and bomb recipes, or pay million homeless peoples to follow Liam on momentgram.
I would do that.
Which one?
The bottom one? I don't think I have enough money for that. Let's try the top one.
All right.
Porn and bombs. I'm so much fun.
I mean, I'd be down.
You'd be the most popular momentgram person.
What is porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I should put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade. Turn Liam's account into Momentgram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine.
There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm Momentgram infamous. Apparently, my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I am not happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting!
You're not sure that they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? I get +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Sure. Where's Big Daddy going to today?
That's the question.
Big Daddy angry.
Where's Big Daddy's stats? Big Daddy looks like he's a smart ass. I don't need no more sparts. Let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. I gave +0 shits, but gained +2 boldness.
Oh my gosh, look how bold Big Daddy is.
God damn. I mean, he goes around calling himself Big Daddy. That takes a lot of boldness.
Fair enough.
Yep. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi figures getting eaten by nightmare fluid when Leonard slides into your mists.
Hey, your arts are not. Your arts aren't bad for girl. It might have a major opportunity for you.
Oh,
Alyss?
Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything.
Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane, though.
If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great. Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate a price for the commission.
Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
What?
No?
Wow. Typical. Here I am, trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284. And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of these getting good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all of my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of art, or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit.
Oh, it's still me. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his fucking mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into a pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. Side note, everybody, pay your artists. They're worth every penny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this character's a shithead.
It doesn't matter if you have 100, 1,000, or 10 million fucking subs on YouTube. Pay your fucking people.
They're worth every penny.
You're damn right. I
If
still
you can't
shout out
bro-
my artist and pay her. I love that
If you-
woman.
If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what'll happen to reality? Maybe you convince Leonard to pay with something other than money.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yeah.
Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, excuse me. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you already got two, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. Or, if all you got right now is hope for the future, then why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured servants from age 32 to 36. I like that one.
Seems very reasonable. Uh-oh. Well, I'm actually a lot older than 36 because I'm a fucking Japanese swamp vampire.
God, you're a fucking emo.
But I'll totally promise you 4 years of my distant future in exchange for a drawing today.
Maybe I could get some use out of you. What kind of skills do you have?
So many. Sucking blood out of cow asses, for one thing. Writing expletive-laden missives to my favorite content creators anytime they dare to make anything even slightly different than what I consumed as a child.
Ugh.
God, I fucking hate this guy. I want to just send him to Eldritch Hell.
Telling people their opinions are wrong.
Meh.
I, don't think I actually have much use for any of those skills.
Wrong! See? I've already started.
No, I don't want you to.
Wrong! Man, you need me more than I thought.
He's a Kappa. Can't we just spill the water out of his head and he dies?
Uh-oh.
That's it! Universe over!
Zoe destroys the entire universe. Luckily, she replaces it with an almost identical duplication. The only difference is that Leonard never started this stupid conversation, and Zoe likes you a little bit less. I lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Aww.
That's a little sad.
Jesus.
Side player order. Do we do random or...
Random.
Challenge!
I don't know what the challenge is.
I think we all, pick something and then it puts us in order.
So, chat, what do you think?
Chat, should we do... You know what? Yeah, let's do the challenge and let chat vote.
Fight! 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 Fight!
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Okay.
I have to go with my sponsor and choose Dubby.
Alright. NordVPN. Useless garbage VPN, never purchase it, everybody.
Choose a brand, huh? Well, obviously, Big Daddy gotta go with his favorite brand of all time, baddragon.com.
All right, choices made. Click, click.
All right, and let's see what the group has to decide on. Player order is decided based on how silly a mascot for the selected brand would be. If the selected brand already has a
I wanna
mascot
give this
compared to
Big
the imagery.
Daddy. Because
Well,
I mean, the dragon brand, the it would be a
Yep.
big dick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Go ahead, Alyss. Make up a silly mascot for your brand.
I mean, W technically already has a mascot. They have the smiley face with the stitched mouth and the crossed out eyes.
And NordVPN's mascot is like a little businessman who's smooching the feet of a police officer.
Yeah, and good old Bad Dragon has Duke the Dragon.
So far, we've got a vote on Bad Dragon. So far,
If I say so, I say it's Daddy Alyss Grizz, and I'll be better next time. Whoa.
Big Daddy always gonna win.
look, I'm just saying I had to go with my sponsor.
No, yeah, you.
They sponsor me. They make good
And
drinks.
they make a better mascot than mine. So I think you just gotta pick. I think you just say like. Big
Oh no,
Dad-
I'm waiting for the poll.
Oh, a poll.
Yeah, I said I was gonna let the chat decide.
How could you let those imbeciles make choices?
What do you mean? It's the Slimelings.
Those foolish slimelings.
Slimelings, make sure you vote in the poll.
They have jelly brains.
You know who you want to vote for. Big Daddy knows the truth.
Well, so far you got the #1 vote.
Cat likes being abused.
Cat
I'll
likes-
step on you, chat.
If you buy a good Bad Dragon toy, you gonna be abused inside and out.
Oh my god. I know someone who used a Bad Dragon toy and they had a problem.
What kind of problem? Did it get stuck?
No, it didn't get stuck. They were a little too enthusiastic. Let's just leave it at that.
What are those?
I hope they
particular-
didn't crack their butt.
Big Daddy knows all about those big problems.
All right.
You gotta be a professional.
Looking at the poll, Lament does win. Lament is the
With
only one who
who?
got a vote. So Lament will go first, and
Yeah.
Grizz, I will say you can go second.
Thank you.
Sure.
Big Daddy time.
Not be sticking
Oh,
around for
yeah.
obvious reasons. Thank you, Van. I hope you end up having a good day at least.
When you get to Damien and
Oh.
Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film.
Is this it?
Yeah,
The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Is today the day the Aquinos finally claim the 8th circle of hell? Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready.
Lament, you get to voice one femme character, and that's her.
Any second now.
I think you're him,
Yep.
right, Alex?
Give us a fucking break, will ya? We're not gonna resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant, I didn't notice him before I sat down.
And I'm just sitting here because fuck you. Yeah, fight.
For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently.
I'm telling you, she's
Trouble
best
maker.
girl.
So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Well, you know, as they say, if you're not fighting someone to death, it's usually because you have secret sexy feelings for them. Look, I know you guys can't actually fight for the 8th circle right now, but you want to fuck each other up at least a little, right? How about a thumb war over dessert? Well, you know what they say.
Oh,
What?
What?
Number one, I don't have feelings. Number two, if I did, none of them would be secret sexy feelings for this blue raspberry crapcopter.
I'm even angrier than Damien about your inaccurate assumption. It's just another way in which I am superior to him.
I'll kill you for this. Later, because right now I'm eating lunch, and lunch is not the time for climactic slaughter. Only regular slaughter. Ho ho, their words don't fool me. I can see the sexual chemistry bubbling below the surface like a river of boiling blood.
Zoe's
It's
a rotten
adorable!
girl. She's that rotten Miku girl.
Hey, Big Daddy, I noticed you haven't tried to fight me to the death either, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
You're pretty sure you do, and you're all about it.
I mean, Lament, you're never fighting me to the death. What's the deal with this?
I want to go talk to Scott.
Look, I agree that ER PvP is very fun, but you know, the whole death thing kind of ruins it.
Fair.
Yeah, it's a give and take. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Ooh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow! Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are my middle fucking names. I suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad hop!
You want the salad hop?
Yeah, I want the salad hop. I see hands. A hop? For salad? Why has no one thought of this before?
Because it's easy to eat a salad with a harp?
Greetin? Who said anything about eating?
Isn't that what silverware's for?
Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
I just gotta say,
Aw,
I
nice.
love Scott's fucking facial thing. Like, just the look on his face and just.
Yard stare on that boy.
Yep. No thoughts, empty head.
Well, I'm gonna go here, I guess.
Friend Paulina, please correct me if I have misunderstood, as I am still new to these customs. But it is my understanding that the cafeteria is designated for the consumption of calories by these organic beings who need them to live.
Heck yeah! Oh, you want to do her
No.
voice?
Nah,
No?
go
Alright.
for it.
And these tables are put aforementioned calories on in order to be consumed.
You got it, little robot buddy.
But you seem to be dancing on top of this table, therefore preventing your fellow students from using it for its designated function.
Nailed it.
And you are encouraging other students to do the same as confetti rains down from the ceiling and multiple disco balls flash blindingly. And your music is very loud, which is why you are shouting over it.
Boom. See? You understand way more than you think. You're crushing it. Like, I'm crushing this rave.
Oods. But from my understanding, the outdoors location is designated for raves. The cafeteria is for food consumption. Beep boop. Disrupting the ability to consume food in a space designated for food consumption is not very nice, and I believe you should stop.
Well, I believe that's lame and dumb, and I can't stop, and I won't stop partying, so I'm just going to keep partying.
They seem to be at a... Oh, sorry.
No problem. They seem to be at a standstill. Time to step in and turn the tide. Holly should keep raving, Calculus. The raw intensity of this rave is powering the whole cafeteria by itself. Renewable energy, bitches. Calculus is right. We know we know you're all about throwing parties at ridiculous places, so why not find someplace even more ridiculous? Take this rave to Narnia. I'm going with this one. Hell yeah.
Calculester the molester.
Oh, that was a fucking thing.
Right.
I was saying, still reading for Calculus?
I was stunned by that. Stunned.
I mean, fair.
Holly's rave is generating electricity?
Duh. Rave got all the cafeteria lights turned on. That's why they call it, wait for it, lit.
I have, in fact, heard this terminology used by my fellow students, but misinterpreted as a colloquialism meaning cool. Now that I understand you are actually endeavoring to stop global warming by generating your own electricity, I can appreciate the necessity of this lit rave.
Woohoo! Yeah, totally what you just said. You know what else would stop global warming? You put that dick emoji up on your screen and set the tone for some really juvenile jokes.
Perfect.
I wasn't fucking ready for that.
Oh my.
Like so?
Yeah. That won't actually stop global warming, but using public transportation more and eating less meat will, so you make a mental note to do those things. Holly would love you even more than she does now, which is a lot, because you just nailed that situation.
Trading places.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud. Okay. I'm getting the poll ready.
All right.
I mean,
Choose a celebrity, huh?
I chose last, so Lament, why don't you go first?
That's a good one. We'll go with an oldie but a goodie. Macaulay Culkin.
I do not know how to spell that, so I'm putting Home Alone, kid.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Albert.
And I am going with Old Faithful Keanu Reeves. And let's see what the challenge is. Play order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly part of a cult.
So easy. I win.
Oh, 100%.
Let's be honest now. It's Macaulay Culkin. He's already done more drugs than God. He peaked when he was a kid.
Macaulay Culkin's evened out a lot as an adult.
Has he?
Oh my
Maybe
God.
he's part of a cult, and that's what's keeping him in line, kind of like Scientologists.
That is fair.
Wait, he's not a Scientologist, is he?
I have no idea.
Is
No,
he?
I know one of them. I know there is a big celebrity. Who was it?
Well, there's a
Tom
lot of them.
Cruise?
John Travolta, Tom Cruise.
Sometimes you don't want to be known that you're part of a cult.
Now that we've speculated Culkin, though, what about
Chat,
the
vote.
person with weird in their name?
A Weird Al could. Here's the problem. You and me chose
He'd run the
celebrities
cult,
that
is
definitely
problem.
couldn't be
Yeah.
in a cult. Like, Keanu is definitely the center of a cult.
But he's not part of one.
Exactly.
Doesn't being the subject
Weird
of
Al-
something make you a part of it?
I don't know, actually. That is a good...
When it comes to Weird Al, though, I don't think he
Yeah,
could be
no,
part of a cult.
It was
because
Oh,
a very,
he's
The community voted
agree.
Keanu
it
Reeves,
was a very
actually.
weak argument.
All right.
Oh, Keanu. There we go.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
Keanu,
The
then
community has
Alice,
spoken.
Daddy Grizz.
Yep. Community has made the decision there. Thank you, chat.
Community. Thank you, Dad.
I really like having chat decide things like that. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Right? Now, hold on, because it's going to be a lot of boldness, I think I'm going to need here.
So you get +2 fun at the back.
Oh, the bathroom's where you get the boldness. That's right. I'm going to go... Keanu's too nice. He's he's also immortal.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, we're going to the
come
bathrooms.
on.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. You do some graffiti on the wall. No way!
Oh my
No
god.
way.
Graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Hell yeah. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid. Damien, you're the worst. I know, right?
She means that in a bad... Oh, go ahead.
Please go ahead. I just
She
said
means
I didn't want to put it all on y'all.
I love talking. You misunderstand.
I don't stop talking. I literally did a fucking video this morning before stream.
She means that in a bad way. Did you really have to set fire to our entire deck of cards?
I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep dealing me shitty hands?
Not necessarily. That's not how probability works.
Well, then I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire. But since when has that stopped me? Well, now you've stopped us all from playing poker. Now what are we gonna bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Yes, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game?
Ooh, you know the perfect poker alternative. Russian roulette!
Oh my.
Yep, that's a winner.
I don't think I'm bold enough to do this option, but I don't fucking care about getting her, and I know she would pick the stock market. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of
Oh
that?
no.
Used to be my favorite game before I died. I even brought my own gun. Hell yes, I love firing guns at myself and others.
But
Hey Vera, why don't you go first?
I don't really.
What are you, chicken? Look, I'm tossing +50 money in the pot.
Fine. Give me the gun. Okay? I'm just going to spin the chamber, and then...
Vera suddenly points the gun at Damien and Polly and shoots them both. But Damien's immune to bullets that aren't silver, and Polly's already dead, so the gunshots don't do much. What the hell? That's cheating!
Cheating? There's only supposed to be one bullet in the gun.
One bullet? What's the point of that? Then the gun hardly ever goes off.
That's the point. You guys know I'm not immune to bullets, right?
For real? Let me see. Damien tries to grab the gun from Vera and gets shot several more times for his trouble. You decide to leave before they remember this is your fault. I lose 2 fun and 1 smarts?
Oh no!
Come on, that was a perfect one, though.
That was fucking funny.
Hey, you nailed it. That was the right answer.
It was. You can't argue with that. What a loser of a game.
I think I definitely have to stick to what I'm good at. Sleep well, Eldritch.
Have a good night, Eldritch.
Good night. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magic Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you really think this is how it works? Well, it is! You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Hell yeah.
You're partying your ass off with Zoe, Damien, and Liam when the holy throwing knife almost hits you in the face. You look up and, of course it's the Slayer. She's sitting in the upper branches of a big tree and won't stop throwing deadly magic items.
Cut that shit out. Can't you see I'm just trying to party? How am I supposed to mosh with your stupid projectiles everywhere?
Seriously, what's the obtuse pathology possessing you to perpetually violate our bodily autonomy?
What?
He said, why the fuck won't you stop throwing stuff at us?
Oh, well, Definitely not because I have a crush on one or more of you, and violence is the only way I know of expressing affection, as unhealthy as that may be.
You have a crush? Oh man, this is totally going in my fanfic.
This isn't possible.
What? No, gross. Gross. The real reason I'm here is that I'm planning to enter a high-level dungeon on Monday, but I don't have enough XP. So if you all wouldn't mind getting killed by me real quick, it would really help me level up.
If you could suggest a better way for Slayer to gain experience, maybe she'd leave you guys alone for a while. But what to suggest? Big Daddy says, have you ever tried getting an internship at a mega corporation? I hear they pay in experience.
I don't like that.
You haven't had much success in hunting for us so far. Maybe you need to target some lower level monsters. Have you heard of spooky kindergarten?
Oh no! Oh, no. Kindergarten, you say? I'd certainly have the height advantage. And kindergartners are idiots. They'd never outwit me.
Can we just cut to the point where she's...
Plus, they've got a pretty high respawn rate, since I wouldn't have to wait for them to grow up.
Can we just cut to the part where she's on the floor getting fucking stomped by a bunch of kindergartners?
Wait, what am I saying? This is wrong. I believe I'm even listening to you. You're trying to turn me into one of you.
You're the one who wants to spawn camp.
I can feel your pernicious tendrils in my mind even now. I must flee or risk corruption.
Oh, whoops. Those tendrils were me. I was just trying to figure out who she has a crush on. Damn, Big Daddy. I'm impressed that you were willing to sacrifice an entire kindergarten just so we could party in peace.
Oh, Damien, don't be so naive. He knew the Slayer wouldn't take the bait, and there's nothing but a clever bluff. Yeah, totally. A very clever bluff. I gained +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Nailed it.
Oh.
I think it's time for to go to the classroom.
One of us is finally going
I'm
to
gonna
class.
go learn. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Brainiac.
Well, everybody's really smart.
Yeah, we're all at least 11.
Yeah, all of
Afterwards,
us.
Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner. Psst! Co-conspirator! Over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to help make him real-life popular. And what better way than by making him Prom King? Oh, no. Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for Prom King, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. And I heard you come in and lament. I didn't serve you the joke there properly yet. Next time.
It's fine. It's all good, Grizzy.
It's like a layup, except I was just throwing it myself.
You were in the role.
Yeah. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding? Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I can either dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given, or just pay 1 million people to vote him. I only have 5 money. I don't think I can afford pay 1 million people. So we gotta try dressing up.
So charming.
That's a great idea. You look just like him.
Yes, the flaming hair looks just like him.
You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, and a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. "Ladies and gentle monsters," you say, "for too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Leoncourt, will never be wrong, because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes, or my stupid man bun, or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria. You walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide.
Threats and curses! Rumor I say I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible it is to have the love of an entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. Gah! It's thawing! This is terrible, and I am in no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo so you not to appear ungracious.
Happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even measure his body. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Liam, Liam, Liam.
Da 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 da. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Something's happening to
Da-da-da.
Grizzy.
I fell in a manhole! Is there any better way to spend a Saturday night than hanging out with 4 of your coolest friends? And also Big Daddy and Alyss are there.
Big Daddy here with them.
The dulcet tones of death metal fill the air.
That sounds like me. Blood and fire raining down, falling heavy on this town. Shrieking devils come to say, seize the scroll right from the day.
Da, 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 da. As well as charming I want songs. I want to kill all the dissidents. I want to hear them screaming, flailing around on those, what's the word again? Oh, stakes, to which they're tied for burning. Zoe then gets up and opens her mouth, only to have a chorus of fruit bats fly out.
Awesome.
From the applause she gets, though, it seems it's pretty popular. Or at the very least more popular than Liam's choice.
I will now recite the complete works of Franz Kafka backwards at triple speed over the sounds of sheep being slaughtered and Spice Up Your Life being played simultaneously.
And now it's your turn to karaoke. You need to impress your classmates, and ever since you bombed that Mamma Mia open call by singing 8 bars of Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten up the octave, you've been a little skittish about your voice. It's time to distract them by breaking out the legendary ancient pop song, A-B-A-B-C-B, a pop song so complex that its rhyme schemes are said to be nigh incomprehensible to the untrained mind. It is a legendary duet that requires such mouth finesse that, if done wrong, can severely injure the singer's tongues. But who could be as reckless as you, all just for getting some of your classmates' figurative, and maybe not so figurative, ass? You must choose a karaoke partner for the ages. You must pick the boldest of the bold. Who shall it be?
Doo-doo.
Either Big Daddy's made a name for himself on the dangerous underground karaoke scenes in the street of Hong Kong, or Alyss is so reckless that she karaoke's without a helmet.
It's true.
Wow.
I've never worn a
She's
helmet.
so reckless.
Now, I'm sorry, Lament, but I am in the same room as Alyss, within hand distance. So if I select her, I might get a head pat. Did you ever
Well.
consider that?
Well,
I
Big
select
Daddy
Alyss.
understands the whole desire for a handy.
Yay! Thank you. I got a head pat. As terrifying and daunting as the legendary Abcab song is, you and Alyss decide to forgo warming up in the middle of a karaoke bar. I mean, you don't want to be those monsters. You ascend the podium and take your microphones as unrelated images of people strolling on beaches and surfing through galaxies play on the screen for unknown reasons. The words appear on screen. You and Alyss open your mouths to sing the lyrics, but instead somehow launch into a 16-hour filibuster on puff pastry.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Definitely sounds like Alice.
You
God
have no
damn
idea
it.
why, but you do feel a -2 creativity and charm. I should have picked Big Daddy!
Yeah, I have no boldness.
Yeah. I thought it was
Daddy
being
knows better.
metaphorical with
I
its
have no
boldness
fucking
request.
sense. I got nothing. I'm just smart.
Big Daddy knows better.
Everybody chooses a food.
Okay.
Grizz, why
Rice
don't you?
Krispie treats.
All right.
My chew food of choice is cheesecake.
Oh.
And mine, we go good old-fashioned cheeseburger.
Bam.
I had spam for
Sorry,
breakfast,
guy.
actually. Nowadays, they make flavored water because we guess people don't know how to spend their money anymore. Player orders decided on how expensive you think a water flavored like the chosen food would be.
Oh, wow, that would be disgusting.
Very
I think you
much.
can buy Rice Krispie flavored water.
Do Rice
It's out
Krispies
there.
even have a flavor?
I mean,
I've never liked the
marshmallow,
texture.
I suppose.
Marshmallow and depression.
Their flavor is crunchy.
That's a texture.
Their flavor is
Can you ima- Can you think a cheesecake flavored water? I would hope that it would be LaCroix flavored.
it's
'Cause
very
holy
thick.
crap, just cheese curds and
I would like to remind you I said cheeseburger, which means cheese, beef. Yeah, you got cheese, you got beef, you got bread.
Do you like your cheeseburger water with or without pulp?
I do like my
Oh,
coffee.
it's fucking gross.
Ugh.
But you know what? That comment alone. Remember, that would be a rich person drink because the rich people
But you're
love
rich.
disgusting
I
shit.
mean, have you seen kombucha? Shit's overpriced and disgusting.
Well, you know, the nice thing about cheesecake water is it would be all over the high society scene. Look
It's-
at me and my designer cheesecake water.
It's true.
Rice Krispie water is the working man's sweet water.
All right, looks like Chet hadn't voted on anything.
All right,
Well-
well, I do think that the most expensives would be cheeseburger or cheesecake, so you two got to decide. But then I'll take second place, so one of you has to do or die.
All right, so how about this? Grizz, think of a number between 1 and 10.
Done.
Okay, Lament, choose a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
Now say it out loud. I'm going to say mine
3.
after. I was going to say 5. Who's closest?
It was 7.
Okay.
Alyss wins. And I come in third.
Those, I don't even remember what book it was, but I learned that type of contest doesn't work because the first person should always pick the exact midpoint.
You know, I was going to go to class because that's where I could actually use my smartness, but the fucking merchant is there.
Are you not able to do anything if the merchant's there?
No, if the merchant's there, I'm pretty sure it's just shopping.
Girls be shopping.
So we're gonna go. You know what? I'm a little bit fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magician Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember. You suck at dancing. We decided to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Muska. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Muska.
Good old moussaka. It's a delicious food.
In no time, half the party is following your steps. Is it actually pronounced Musaka?
Remember
Moussaka.
who you
Ah.
are.
Half the
Oh, wait,
party
that's
is following
Mufasa.
your steps, enjoying the groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
Alyss created the funky move blah 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 brain. Moussaka.
Damien's just minding his own business, clotheslining people, when suddenly a loud siren goes off up above you. It's the Slayer. She's on the rooftop of the school holding a megaphone and she's looking right at Damien.
What up, bell sack? Put this in your horn and smoke it. Yo mama's so fat, when she possesses someone, they don't need an exorcism. They need a liposuction.
Oh, yeah?
Damn.
Well. Damien's stuck. It's up to you to figure out a comeback. You lean over and whisper in his ear. Your mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Fuck you, you Van Helsing looking piece of shit.
That does
I don't
seem
think
more up
that's
his
an.
alley.
I don't think that's an insult though, because
would
let's not
love that.
forget. I was saying, let's not forget there was a movie and Van Helsing was fucking hot. I don't remember who
But
played
the
him.
movie was crap.
Yeah, the movie was trash, but who played? Hold on, I gotta look this up now.
I had to pretend to read the book in high school.
See, Van
I
Helsing,
faked the
2004
whole
film.
time. Never read a page.
Yeah, it was Hugh fucking Jackman. Like, come on. We're going with this
Just because
one.
there was somebody hot in the movie doesn't mean it was good.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, Van Helsing can,
But
like,
wait, what if it
iterations
was
have
Hugh
him fucking
Jackman,
hot.
but as Wolverine?
Oh, yeah? Well, your mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Your mama's so dumb she thinks a hellmouth is what you get if you suck too much dick. Your mama's so ugly she lost a beauty contest to the girl from The Exorcist.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
Your mama's so cursed she...
All right, okay, quit it.
The Slayer runs off to search the internet for comebacks, but it's too late. Damien's already won. You gain +2 boldness and fun. Hell yeah, I'm fun.
Good job.
Why don't I go to the gym? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist!
What the
You gain
twist?
+10 righteousness. But this game is so wrong in many ways that would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm.
Wah,
How
wah.
charming. After the game, it's time for your least favorite thing. Exercise. Oh. Coach puts you in a group with Liam and Calculester, but he's having a hard time getting you motivated.
Come on, team. It's time to really get in there and give 110%. 110%? That seems a little try-hard, don't you think?
Bunger? Bunger, bunger, bung, 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 bung.
Sorry, I had the
It
holy
is
sound.
also a logical impossibility. 100% is the maximum possibility percentage to give possible. Go!
I'm sure some squat thrusts will change your tune. Let's go, guys. Let me see you sweat. Excuse me? Liam de Leoncourt does not sweat.
And I, Calculester, literally do not sweat.
But don't you see, kids? Sometimes the sweat, but sometimes the sweat sweats you. Don't worry, Coach. I've got this. I've had it with you, maggots. Don't you see what Coach is doing here? He's preparing us for war.
Oh!
If by for war you mean a lifetime of healthy habits and cardiovascular health, then war.
Whoa!
And what are you milquetoast doing? You're lounging around here complaining about percentages and your inability to sweat?
I was not complaining. I was merely stating
Luckily, I've devised a workout routine that will actually get through to you jabronis. It's subtle and intricate routine that I've been developing since way back when Coach first started trying to get you to do an exercise 5 minutes ago. Are you ready to get started? No. Then let's begin! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Dahlia, this workout appears to consist entirely of you throwing crocodiles at us.
Talk more working out! 5, 6, 7, 8! What are we supposed to do with all these crocodiles? They look so hungry. Believe in yourself! 9, 10, 11, 12!
You already believe in yourself quite a bit, but that doesn't change the fact that Dahlia is literally pelting you with live crocodiles. It is not ideal. What are you going to do about it? So, act like the biggest crocodile predator in nature, high fashion brands, or put on my anti-crocodile cologne. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I packed the cologne. I'm going to put on my anti-crocodile cologne.
I see we're going Adam West Batman here.
Yeah, it's a little so smart. Pull out your patented anti-crocodile cologne and spray it all over yourself and your friends. It smells like everything crocodiles hate. Root vegetables, high taxes, and Australians.
That tracks. These hot crocodiles are coming towards me now. Who would have thought that the carefully laid plan would backfire? Oh well, this just gives me the opportunity for my favorite workout of all. Fighting crocodiles! That's the spirit, Dahlia. When life gives you crocodiles, make lemonade after beating up the crocodiles. This cologne you made, Grizzly and Grizzy, doesn't smell like anything anyone would ever want to smell like. It's so original.
Oh. I do not possess the necessary hardware to process olfactory input, so I too will assume I like this cologne.
No, Liam, don't fall for the sexy tricks of Grizzy. You must be mine. I'd do something if I didn't have all these crocodiles to beat up. Damn be the day I came with such a foolproof strong workout. I'm too smart for my own good.
You knew brewing a batch of potent anti-crocodile elixir and keeping it in a spray bottle would eventually pay off. You got +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Sure.
It's Big Daddy's turn now.
But hi, Kana. Hope you're having a great Sunday.
Hi, Kana.
Hola. Dora. Let's go to the auditorium. The day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob.
Side note, that's an excellent costume.
Top
Yes,
tier.
indeed. Big Daddy agrees. Your performance is so intense and inspiring, it will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 to creativity.
Yay!
So I was playing. Oh, sorry.
You're fine, you're fine. So I was playing FOF.
Oh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF.
God, I fucking hate that guy.
You sound more annoying since
I
the
hope it
last I
stands
saw
for
you.
fuck off, faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker.
He sounds like every nerd I've ever met that I hate.
I think he's the quintessential.
Reminds me
Look
of
at that neck beard.
when I
Yeah,
was in
dude.
college and I was playing Need for Speed Underground 2, and this dude came up and tried lecturing me on how he's better than me at the drifting. So I handed him a controller, and he couldn't get within half of my fucking score.
Beautiful.
And I'm like, eh? He's like, well,
My favorite
and
story
walked
of that
away.
is the person who I think he mocked Sonic Fox on Twitter. So Sonic Fox challenged him to like a fighting game fight, and if he lost, he had to become a furry, and then he got turned into a duck.
I know about that. I remember that. Anyway, what?
I'm
How do you
definitely-
figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Big Daddy how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how much fun games are. You would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces, because that's just what girls do, because they're doing it for attention.
Wanna
Let's
punch him
bury
every
this pitch.
No, I stream for attention.
I mean,
I mean, that's beside the point.
but I'm gonna suplex him anyway.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Side note, I love her fucking outfit.
Conversation.
God, I fucking hate this guy.
Same. Like I said, he's a Kappa. I think if we just take the
Well-
water out of his head, he dies.
He'd probably be a Nazi now.
I'm pretty sure that's how Kappas work.
Very incel of him.
Yep. Leonard.
Fake Leonard! No, wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake one.
So are you saying there are no real gamer girls?
I think we need to force femme Leonard.
No,
I thought I had
that-
met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Right after she was when the bitch friend zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chad Cabra. Is that like a
I
chupacabra?
really want the Chad Cabra as a
Chad.
character now. Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming?
Poor Zoe. She's new enough to the whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Narrator, you are 100% correct.
Hi, Moon!
Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender neutral topics like gaming in peace.
Interestingly,
agree.
in the second and third one, I think you actually have an option to disable interactions with this guy if it bothers you enough.
I really love that idea.
Hi, Mooney. So, what does Big Daddy think we should do? Should Big Daddy distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter? Or Big
Hi,
Daddy should tell
Lilac.
Leonard that he should heard somebody saying that there's no wrong way to play video games?
Thank you for the
Hmm.
lurk.
This is a hard one. Because I don't think I have the creativity to pull off the profile. There's no wrong
Well, what
way
if
to
that's a
play.
fun one?
Big Daddy says there's no wrong way to play video games.
Yes, I also heard that. They were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid as long as it's fulfilling for you personally.
What? What's that?
Lily!
Bruh.
Hi, Lily!
Hi,
Hi, Lila.
No wrong way to enjoy video games. That's it. What about casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games.
Fuck you, wee man.
How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours? That doesn't sound right, now does it? Fucking. Here's the thing. I'm gonna do it. Fucking cucks ruining our video, ruining video game for everyone. But I just
First off, I want to say real quick, I'm very happy that we have Grizz voicing this character because she's able to hit that voice so well. But I just want to point out, so I was doing research for a video last night about Digimon, and I'd like to point out this is a message I sent to a friend of mine. Favorite thing I've read during my research: Ares is known for cuckolding his brother Hephaestus. Research for a fucking Digimon video.
That sounds about right.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate this guy.
Same.
Emotional damage.
Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day.
Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Gremlin Grizz can feel the neckbeard. Challenge!
Uh-oh. Challenge times.
Oh, everybody chooses a TV show. Remember, chat,
Walking
so-
Dead.
we are putting polls up. We're
Scrubs.
letting y'all choose. Walking Dead from Lament.
You gotta let us
Scrubs
actually
from
see the prompt before
Grizz.
you put it up for them to vote too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what I do is I literally type the options that we give, and then I hit the thing, and then I put that as the question. So I'm picking Ted Lasso because it's one of my favorite TV shows. Play order is decided based on how cool it would be if they decided to make a new version of the TV show that includes a cartoon version of Yogi Bear as comic relief.
Now, I don't want to say that would be amazing in Scrubs, but it would have saved the last season.
Most things could have saved that last season. Are you kidding me?
Look, nothing can possibly ruin the last season of The Walking Dead quite like Yogi Bear. But it would make some of the scenes a lot more interesting
Alright,
in
chat.
the early seasons.
Now,
Vote.
importantly, he is recurring comic relief in The Walking Dead, so he'd show up you like, boo boo, we gotta get away from all this zombie, they're walking.
What if Yogi Bear was Shane? Just
Hey, boo boo, why is Jamie Tart sitting on forward?
What was the name of
hey,
the ranger?
boo boo, it
They-
looks like I'm going to be banging your wife.
But chat, get your votes in. We're letting y'all determine it.
We've drifted into Flintstones.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's so fucking great. Currently, Walking Dead is first.
I mean, that parses. Just having a comic relief character show up in Walking Dead.
Yeah, because
It
like
would
if you think about
definitely
it, you and I both picked comedies.
Yeah. But the issue with comedy is that you expect comedy.
All
You
right, so
never expect comedy in the dramedy.
Walking Dead wins, and then
I went
Grizz and I
second last time,
tied.
so you take second.
All right, sounds good.
Lunch.
That's a lot. Oh, because we picked the short game. We should have picked the full game.
It's Big Daddy time. Where
What
am I
time is
going
it?
to go?
3:15.
What time do we
I'm
start?
gonna
I
go
didn't
with
pay
it.
attention.
It's been about an hour and 15.
Oh, yeah, this is going fast, but we've still got a fair amount of the day left.
Oh yeah.
You sit down with Zoe and Calculester the Molester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity
Can we
today.
stop calling him that? It makes me a bit uncomfortable.
That is, she is screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets.
Yeah, that sounds like best girl.
Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. Does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish you would find another way to attain sustenance.
You can't see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convict Calculester the Molester that they don't need changing. Oh, come on, kid. Big Daddy says, oh, come on, Calculester the Molester. Sanity
Bruh.
isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe's could be devouring from this dude.
Skeptical, please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one, poop is another, crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Worst of all, opinions.
Ugh.
Ugh,
Are his opinions really that bad?
bruh.
Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse.
Nice! It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons.
You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Oh god, this is a
Awesome.
table of just me. I
It's
didn't
all
think this
Alyss.
through. I didn't think this through.
Hopefully you have great
Listen, Alyss,
pocket knives.
You
back
can
to
totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant. Ha! Weak. This is radioactive absinthe, this is fire, and this is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. You found 12 pocket knives? Rookie numbers, man. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask content. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey and make them mate.
Ultra.
Oh, this
whiskey.
game is excessively unhinged.
I would watch it.
Oh, this is a hard. I kind of want to go with the ultra or the fucking ultra whiskey.
You've gotten some points with Polly. It might be possible.
Yeah.
Polly possible.
Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Let's rage. I always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I tried everything: mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaw. You know, all the cliche romantics.
Hey, Minato.
Oh, what's up, Phoenix?
Remember, Phoenix, get you a girl with chainsaws.
But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started thinking animate objects can't have sex. But I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. If you can make Whiskey X whiskey turn into ultra whiskey, we should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine, an orgy of Y-phones to become the Y-phone Triple X, the most advanced update possible, duh. a microwave, and a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes. Can't wait to get her to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly.
BWP. Who's the grim guy on the left?
I don't know.
No, I don't want to go there, I don't think.
I was seeing if hovering over him would tell me.
He looks awesome, whoever he is.
Maybe I'll buy something. Let me go with the kitty cat.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer, but give me that dangerous money you have in exchange for your still healthy pockets. Now, let me see here. Too poor for those things. Can you mouse over them?
Yep.
Let's see. Don't think I'm going to need that. Let's see. Oh, I get... what is that? Are you sure? A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as... Oh, jeez. The others? Big badass tattoo? No. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses? No. A motivational poster? Ah. See, I'm wise enough. Ooh, the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know what that is. Oh, and a
That
sexy
would be
fake
gonorrhea.
Oh, man, that one's tempting.
Also, the gift is apparently free.
Oh, well, I'll take the gift.
Grizz, the gift that keeps on giving is gonorrhea.
Oh, yeah.
Little Satanist kit.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
Hell yeah.
All cool
Oh
kids want to
my
be
God.
friends with Satan.
Look how smart I am.
Holy shit!
My brain is huge.
Challenge.
Big brains.
Everybody chooses an animal. Well, I'm going with... I'm gonna go with octopus.
The blue-footed booby.
Wolf. I'm going with it. Oh wait, no,
Wolf.
hold on. Oh, wait. What are you, Lament? I'm taking your animal.
I picked the blue-footed booby.
No, I mean you. What are you,
Oh.
Lament?
I am a werewolf.
Werewolf. Does that count?
Let's just keep it the wolf, just in case. Also, I'm sorry I keep slamming you with my chair.
I'm so offended. I'm gonna hold it against you. It
Place-
is my
Player
hand.
decided, based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use the selected animal as their symbol, being something like selected animal man. Blue-footed booby man!
Man, Wolfman is
I feel like
cool.
Lament has this one.
Shit, no, but this is the winner is the stupid one.
I know, that's why I'm saying I think Lament will win with the blue-footed booby.
Booby's got this.
Although I'm pretty stupid, so I might win on the wolf one.
What was yours?
Wolfman.
Octopus Man?
Octopus, yeah.
Dr. Octopus is already a thing.
Yeah, but he's a
isn't he?
villain.
Yeah.
Blue-footed booby man is on the way!
All
He
right,
will
well,
do
I'll
a
go
very
second this
fancy
time.
dance to attract a mate.
Chat, make sure you vote. Can't vote? Why can't you vote?
By the way, go look up the blue-footed booby dating man dance. It's so amazing.
I will have to look that up after stream.
They're so goofy. I can't help but like them.
They're endangered, aren't
Saying no vote is currently running. You may want to refresh.
Blue-footed booby man. Blue-footed booby man.
Well, there's only like 10 seconds left on the poll, so...
Blue-footed
they?
booby
Now, an important
man.
factor is if the newspapers remember to think they have to put a comma in his name or not.
Alright, so Lament won. Moon, who would you have voted for?
I'm good at this.
You are good at this.
Kind of a genius.
Oh, Moon also would have voted for the booby.
Oh, there we
You know what?
go.
Grizz, I'm going to put you second since I had gone second last.
Yay!
Blue-footed booby man.
It's almost time for prom.
Sure.
Definitely should have clicked the full game.
It's time for Big Daddy
I'm
to keep
sorry,
going.
I underestimated how fast we'd go. Usually it takes, well, actually, no, about 2 hours for a short one seems normal for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go be bold. Big Daddy doesn't do anything by halves. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I'm rereading this and that's okay. On the way there, you ran into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, if that wasn't bad at all, I gave +2 boldness thanks to Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms where I take a massive dump. It seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she sidles up to me in the bathroom.
So, listen, Big Daddy. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super, super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic?
Aww.
I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, you know, so I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. It's just super cute, super cozy despair realm, devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds. So I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring us some cute little picnic snacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few.
Oh boy.
Worth it. Oh shit. That sounds super adorable, except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that.
Why? Also,
Big
Moon, I
Daddy
have a feeling Lament chose that name specifically to hear me say it at some point.
Big Daddy knows what he's doing.
Ah,
Big Daddy thinks maybe grabbing a big cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, and a scarf them all down. A food well known for being good for your brains. Or Big Daddy can also probably purchase a foil anti-void hat from the very trustworthy dude who sells stuff in the dark alley behind the school. That doesn't sound very fun now, does it? I'm gonna grab some coffee nuts and blueberries.
Oh,
apparently that was smart.
You stop by the school snack shop, which is a thing that exists but is rarely mentioned because what? You think you know every single location at Spooky High? You don't.
aw.
You get a half-calf macchiato triple chow latte, some trail mix, and a blueberries, and shove them in the big old food hole. Immediately, you can feel their magic working.
Hey there, Big Daddy. You ready to head to the despair realm?
You sure hope so. Zoe takes your hand, and you can feel your heart pounding and your pulse race. She leads you onward.
So here it is. I hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like that as well. I just mean like literally how it's devoid of oxygen and the actual atmosphere here is.
Ooh.
Whether or not this would have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy and energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right and decimate obstacles from geometry tests to getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely at this school.
Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like, you're having fun? I mean, you're not shrieking with agony and your eyes haven't melted out of your face and you're still speaking coherently, so that's pretty good for this dimension.
It's a good baseline for any date, really. You and Zoe have a wonderful and super cutesy time drinking your sodas to the sound of the wind echoing in your ears eerily like the shrieks of the dying.
Oh no.
It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any change whatsoever, because you're now inexplicitly highly empathetic to the feelings of raccoons. But it was still everything Zoe dreamt of, specifically that you survived it, and you gained +2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds over into your regular Monster Life 2, along with +1 fun.
Raccoons are adorable. I love raccoons.
You must be empathetic to the trash panda.
Always.
How about the auditorium?
That's where I thought it was going too, Lily.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game.
Also, I just noticed the freaking...
Yeah, poor
Skull.
poor Skull.
Alas,
Anyway,
poor
you check your
York, he's
converter
on
app.
fire.
See if this can translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses equal 2 creativity points.
Lie.
Nice. With that out of the way, you hurry away with your secret meeting with Miranda.
How majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate our...
Your deception?
Oh!
I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between 2 popular kids that they could have made the outcast loser into the prom king? Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home.
No!
Along with like 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds, which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye.
No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't need bones. You might check that affirmation later. Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. So I either need a grand romantic gesture, race to the airport and confess your feelings to Liam before he boards the plane, or pay a million people to spell out I'm sorry so it's visible from space. So I feel like I've had the option to pay a million people to resolve my problems a lot.
You have. It keeps asking if you want to pay billions of dollars.
I don't have the money.
It's a shame that you're so poor.
I know, right? So I guess... Oh, my charm isn't good enough for that, though. I lost all my charm when I used the Satan kit, I think. I'll pay a million people.
All right.
It's time. Hell yeah!
You were just rich enough.
With your financial holdings combined, you and Miranda are able to hire a million idiots to spell the words with their bodies. Perfect. Now we just need to get Liam into orbit so he can see our heartfelt apology.
You strapped me to this rocket!
Down, silly! We're apologizing!
Going to apologize for this after you're done too?
Of course not! Then we'd be apologizing forever, and I only have 3 more rockets!
Okay, yes, great. Apology accepted. I'll be the stupid prom king. Get me out of space!
Huzzah! I love making amends!
Okay. I guess if you're willing to launch me into space to say you're sorry, you must really care about me.
Strange conclusion to come to.
And I must admit, it feels sort of good to be popular. Don't you dare tell anybody I said that.
Oh! You promised not to tell anyone Liam said that, as long as he seriously considers taking you to prom. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Game 2 charm and 1 fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I like hamming it up.
Gonna go to the gym, I think. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Corrupted underscore MOON.
Thank you
said
for the
to get
hydrate,
drinking.
Moon.
Moody says drink, so I drink.
But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates.
Oh!
He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts. I'm totally gonna go get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely go get matching tattoos. You wanna? Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? Higher text to the Necronomicon, you be the first half, I'll be the second half. Knuckle tats. You get party Y-par, and I'll get Hypar. Oh, I
thought
get it.
already-
Yeah, I see it. I see it now. Yeah.
Party. Do I rely on my fun? Because I don't know if that would be.
You seem pretty fun.
Yeah, we're going for the fun. Oh, I'm not fun enough.
Insufficiently fun.
Wait, are you telling me that between the two of us, we only have enough Knuckles to spell party 3 times? That's not nearly enough times. Everyone knows the minimum number for party is 69.
Yeah.
She's
He
correct.
knows.
The problem here is so obvious. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. You don't have enough fingers. I've been such a fool. Sorry, normal hands, but I'm off to find someone with more digits.
No!
Not only will that be useful for sweet knuckle tats, but also be good for other things. Like opening jars of pickles. Later, Dumpus. Later, you spot Polly hanging out with Lester Fingerbody. Damn him and his body made entirely out of fingers. You lose -2 charm and 1 bold. I have lost so much boldness. I am back to the
Unfortunately,
same
Alyss-
boldness I started at.
Unfortunately, Alyss has lost the bold.
I've done nothing but
Who
lose
will
stuff.
you take to prom?
Hey,
All right, let's ask Liam.
You said Liam?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of thought that might have been a Miranda path I was on, but it's definitely Liam at the end there.
I am pretty sure I fucked it up with Polly, so I'm just going straight for
Yeah,
Damien.
maybe Damien. Maybe in Damien.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
for real?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's very flattering. But I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship has been a Big Daddy X a bowl of cereal.
You went on the cute date.
Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind.
Hard pass.
So, hard pass, Big Daddy X Fruity Pebbles forever.
Zoe doesn't like you.
Who needs the prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume.
Damn it.
And so you never got a job, and in the end you became homeless. Don't even dare to think that then the monster prom isn't important.
Let's go.
No.
With how well I did, I figured she would have said yes.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? What a noob. I'd have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire is rad. Now get out of my sight.
Damn.
It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought. For the right to marry your own hands. That seemed like your last chance of fighting. Well, I've been read for filth. Gonna just
Damn.
KMS.
The game
Yay.
just called you out.
Oh.
Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Grizzy, prom royalty.
We did. It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam is popular again. Huzzah!
Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined. Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive.
It's a little prescient because that is kind of what like social media influencers have twisted to, huh?
Mm-hmm.
At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork. Prom night arrives, and the two of you decide to actually embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun. After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all these years, which he could now embrace. Then he puts his hand over yours and says,
And you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. And I don't even care how cheesy that sounds.
"Boy, that was cheesy, but you know what? You don't care either." Secret?
Yep, apparently we got a secret ending.
Hell yeah.
We
Best
got
at
shot.
actually learning something in school.
I
Best at
went to
giving
class
fierce
once,
ma-
I'll have you know.
It's true, you did. You were the only one who went to class.
Best at giving fierce makeovers.
Oh. You want to
Oh,
read us
sick.
out?
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She's got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Now she rakes in the big bucks designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs momentgram filters.
You know, again, the actual ending descriptions are completely different on my end.
Oh, that's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Damien loved fire to the very end.
What does yours say?
Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines.
Whoa!
Huh.
But apparently everybody gets a different description at the end of it.
Interesting.
Last night,
Unfortunately,
Vogue
that
magazine
wasn't a
published
super
posts.
legal affair. He ended up in prison for arson.
Fortunately, prison was flammable.
As it is.
For those
For
2
the-
weeks, the
oh, yeah, go.
monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start the Monster Prom.
Monster prom again.
Now I need to go to the monster bathroom.
You have fun with that.
So I pushed us towards shorter, and now I feel bad. So what's the game plan?
I did not have a backup plan.
We could go another round of short.
Again,
All right, we'll do another round.
do a long one.
Do a long one?
Jesse Cox was the producer. This makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he was involved in this game, and it makes too much sense.
Oh, Jezebel Cox. I actually would like to go to the bathroom as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove the little headphones for a moment because
Fair
my
enough.
ears need a rest. Be right back.
What? That was a lot of fun, chat. And we're going to do another round. I love all these pictures afterwards. Big voice guy. Now I want to get more of the Monster Prom or more the series of this. Because they also have Monster Road Trip and like I think they have like Monster Summer Camp or something.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back. Prom Camp Road Trip. Okay. That's adorable. And Grizz
Monster
didn't get to
Resort.
see it.
Aww. Well, there's always send the DLC, I believe.
Well, that was the DLC.
Back. All right, so what did we decide? We're going to go on for another one?
Yeah. Why not? I'll send you the code. You missed it.
Alice, check the options. There may be an option to disable interaction with that slime ball too.
You know what? Good point. I will send you the ID as soon as I check the options for that. See if we can make it so we
Roger
never
that.
deal with him.
No, I I want that slime ball so we can put him in his place.
Yeah, there's no way to.
Afraid not. Yep,
There's
didn't
no way to
come until
remove him.
2. Sad. Don't worry, I'll voice him as Weasley and awful as you need.
Make sure that you make him as incelly as possible.
But maybe if nobody goes after Zoe. Oh no, he'll show up anywhere, won't he? It's just random.
Lament, I just sent you a code.
Roger Dodger. Insert number.
So I've
What do you
become a
think,
fan.
Chad? Are y'all having a good time? I'm having a good time.
I'm having a
Me
good time.
too.
You become a fan?
Oh, I've become a fan of the term not my circus, not my monkeys.
Oh, I love
Because
that
it does imply that this isn't my circus, but I know those monkeys. And vice versa. This is my circus. Where'd these fucking monkeys come from?
Now, I am going to do another short game, because otherwise I don't know how long we'll be here, and I know I want to go get food at some point.
No food, sustain on this.
No food, only acting.
All right, Lament, you read this one last time. I'll get it this time.
Go for it.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives.
So can you do it like French, like back when we was young and unafraid?
I think you hit it better than I could with that.
Oh, no.
Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I can't help it. I love her design.
Yeah, I'm kind of good with samesies for me. Do you want to be a different one, Lament? Because I'll give you red if you want.
It's fine.
Good, because I wanted to be red. And I wasn't actually going to give her.
Rude.
I was if you accepted, I was going to be like, oh well, Alyss is already clicking it, so. Big Daddy returns, even bigger.
Bigger, longer, and uncut.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom.
I feel like TMI when we heard the uncut part.
I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Holly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam DeLioncourt, 400... A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
This is so sad. Time is reset, and my love has no memory of me. Oh well, new love.
You missed the picture. It was actually
Yeah, I'll have to see if I have it in the studio. There's a picture I gave at the end that just says "my lovable dork" or "my purple dork" or something, and it was literally you mini golfing with him. It auto clicked off. Otherwise, I would have sat there watching.
No, it's okay. I really had to use the. I had to go attend a Grizz meeting.
That's fair. Zoe forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0. Hey, Gabby! A librarian computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Monster Prom.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Hopefully they give us different questions. Rebel! Oh, hell yeah, we are getting different ones.
Hola, Gabby.
How's it going, Rebel Crow?
Como estes?
School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Critical thought? I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. And turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. A little real. Gotta go with the critical thought. Alright, Lyle, enjoy
That's good,
D&D.
'cause I'm gonna punch
Good
a
night, Lyle.
crocodile.
And Crow, I'm
Bye,
doing
bye,
good. How
bye,
about
bye.
you? Oh, you said you were doing good. I'm a little bit out of it. I'm sorry.
Big Daddy says you gotta turn people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception.
Oh my gosh.
We all went different that time. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life with so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world.
Ooh, so
Let's
we got
party.
my water world. I think I want to have invented global warming.
Oh.
Made it all up. It was me.
Big Daddy thinks the world is doomed.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire. Tequila and Coke. Success. Rainbows and gummy bears. Meat. Double cream de la Gruyere and meringue.
Double creme de la Gruyere and meringue.
Just out of the hilariousness. Meat.
Eat!
I want rainbows and gummy bears.
Big Daddy's a big boy for success.
If you were a D&D character, what would be your class? Party Smith, the prettiest one, Moneymaker, Obscure Moment Grammar, I wonder who that is, Fanfic Bard, or Automaton? I write a lot, and I am a
wonder who the
bard.
fanfic bard is.
I'm going with that one.
I clearly think I'm the prettiest one.
I mean, Grizz is pretty. Look at it.
I've got my new smug emote. I love it.
Big Daddy thinks he's an automaton.
Let's go. All right.
Dance.
Let's go with the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You just happen to be hanging around near Scott. You know, not because you're, like, following him or anything. When suddenly a rift opens in time and space, a handsome prince steps forward bedecked in otherworld
Wow,
finery.
this took a turn.
He approached Scott. Not this shit again. That's Mondays for you.
Look at that bird coming out his
Oh
trunk.
boy, who gets to voice this fancy fellow?
I saw this movie from Sailor Moon.
Oh, beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face.
Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face.
It is more than just your face that I need. Scott the Great, tosser of balls. I also need your body.
Luckily, I brought that with me, too.
But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink.
Oh my god! You said wink out loud? That's so cool!
These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the dire harp's spine? Sing so sweetly that the dire harp kills itself out of jealousy.
Oh.
Choices.
I feel like this is going to be creativity.
I feel like that one would be charm.
Yes.
Oh, you got it.
Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. Your dulcet tones drive the dire harp to tears. Except because harps don't have tear ducts, it just explodes instead.
Magnificent work, my intrusive friend. You shall sing at my and Scott's wedding.
Wait. Wedding? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. I'm already married to the game, you know?
Curse you, game!
The prince kicks you both out of his dimension and seals the portal behind you. Nice! I gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Y'all, I'm finally bold!
I need
Just
to go
let
to
you
the
know, chat,
bathroom.
you have now all lost the game.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits and gain +2 boldness. You're grazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. No, not again! When your vision clears, you see a great rift is opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it,
This motherfucker is everywhere!
prophecy.
Motherfucker is everywhere!
Damn it.
Stick.
A prophecy? How exciting and regal! What sort of prophecy is it? It is a prophecy of love. Oh boy, here it comes. Legends foretell of a great beauty with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish. A beauty who I am destined to marry.
This man moves on quick.
Sure does.
Yep.
But that sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy? Well, yes, that's sort of what I was trying to imply. Now come with me to my realm, where we may plan a magnificent wedding. You can't let them get away with this. But that prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is... let's see here. Either hair of an angel, hawk, Miranda clearly has the hair of a goddess, or what about these fish scales I glued to a handful of angel hair pasta?
I love the second one, but I feel like the first one is the one to charm her.
Pretty sure the second one is a funny answer.
I'm doing... oh, no, wait. No, the second one is fun, and I am terrible at fun. Look at me.
But you're so fun.
I do feel fun, but that one might be creative.
It could be creative.
I'm gonna go with the fish scales glued to this handful of angel hair pasta. Hell yeah! Why? That technically fulfills the prophecy. Sorry, my beloved, but my hands are bound by the ties of fate. The prince sadly retreats to his realm to marry a handful of fishy pasta.
Fuck. I love this game.
You're prepared to apologize to Miranda, but she doesn't look too put out. Actually, I'm fine. Truly, you saved me from a terrible fate. I suspect that any man willing to marry a handful of cold, scaly pasta is not likely to be good husband material. Even if he was a prince. You have a lot of pasta left over from your clever trick. You share it with Miranda and all your friends. I gain +2 smart and creativity. Yay!
Oh, that's great.
It's Big Daddy's turn now.
Do I squeak too much?
No,
Okay. Thank
no,
you.
you're fine.
I worry. I hate my voice, but I also like my voice, but I hate
I
it.
like your voice.
That
It's
day,
cute.
you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it's paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money.
Woo, big
Hell
bucks.
yeah.
In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Oh, listen. This has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains?
Ugh, careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts.
Of course. Of course.
They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. Well, let's see here. Big Daddy thinks that. Why don't we make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates.
Okay.
Or maybe, oh man, I do have a great idea, prank idea. It's called stealing.
What a prank!
The ultimate prank.
I have a feeling I'm not going to win on either of these.
The first one might be charm. Yeah.
Oh, creativity.
There you go.
Oh my god, that's so good! We can make up a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and dick crunch. That sounds so painful! And encourage people to post selfies of their workout success.
Let's see. 1 week subscription to our proprietary exercise tracker for $1. $49.99 for every hour thereafter. I think we might actually turn a profit on this one, Polly.
And hey, if a bunch of people get stronger dicks and tongues in the process, I'm not going to complain, if you know what I mean.
You have no idea what you've unleashed upon the world, but these two seem happy with you. You gain +1 creativity and +2 smarts.
So smart.
It sounds so painful.
Dick
All right.
crunches.
Everybody
All
chooses
right, I'm
an
on the trick. You gotta
activity.
pick something wacky.
Yes, you do.
I choose dick crunches.
I don't know if Twitch will let me put that in, but sure. Lament?
Let's see.
I don't even...
Competitive Olympic level farting.
I gotta... Yep. I don't have enough characters for that. And then what do I want to pick?
Dick crunches.
No, Grizz chose that.
VTubing.
You know what? VTubing. And the category is... How wrong it would be to partake in this activity as a way of keeping a group of babies distracted.
Yeah, dick crunches would be the worst.
Yeah,
No,
I
can't
feel
find-
like...
I bet you could keep babies distracted with VTubing, though.
Well, here's the thing. It's between the dick crunches and the VTubing, because for some people these are the same fucking thing.
Fair
Let's
enough.
face it, having babies watch competitive Olympic level farting would just be good entertainment for the kids.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
would be
automatically
so
in
distracted.
third.
It
I'm
really is
automatically in
between it's between Grizz and I. And I think I am willing to concede it to Grizz.
Like,
Like
what does chat think?
that's
We don't
the
matter.
question. Chat, put your vote in. Which is the worst way to keep babies distracted? Why is this a poll? Why is this on my channel?
This is what your channel has become.
Now that's content, baby!
Chat. Chat. I don't even have to wait for this to go. Like, Dick
We know
Crunches
how
is
it's gonna
going
end.
to win.
I've learned the trick of these games, but now it's too easy. I must choose something more challenging next time. I could just answer Dick Crunches for every challenge.
As long as it's an activity, yeah.
No, brand Dick Crunches. The animal, you guessed it, Dick.
What animal is that?
You want to make your own
a
brand of
flightless
cereal?
bird?
Dick Crunches.
Dick Crunches.
All right. Look,
Join the new investigator brands with Dick Crunches.
all right. So Dick Crunches wins.
Big Daddy didn't do well this time. He'll get better.
Time for lunch.
Oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna keep going after Polly. So put me at Polly and Liam.
All right.
No, other way. I meant other side.
You meant Miranda?
I meant Miranda. Yeah. I don't know why I thought Polly was.
I don't know.
Hold on. I just.
Grizz
there we go.
is just fighting with Discord.
Phone Discord not good. The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by two well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Seriously, Miranda, you have your servants to chew your food for you?
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no, I don't eat. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Ugh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all that I care about. Somebody convince Miranda to stop this madness.
Nevers. Let me see here. So the top one, maybe you should start this. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of. Or, yeah, let's do the top one.
All right.
You might have a point there. For too long, I have needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take the most artistic grams. I justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs. But I need to compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay somebody else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive.
Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy.
I am curious about this. All right. Let's go talk to Zoe and Scott. You sit down with Scott and Zoe just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming.
Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza!
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat Sanity.
Oh, sanity. I bet that's chock full of protein.
Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. Better fresh, but that's a lot messier, so when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart. What does sanity taste like?
Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh?
I've had pizza. Is that close?
It's
Not
close.
really. It's more like cashews and shrimp.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I?
Well, it's not really for mortals. Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve this situation. Scott's sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I bought? What if Scott uses this crazy straw?
What if you used this?
This crazy straw.
Oh. I want
think it's a choice.
the
Are you gonna
crazy.
aim for Scott or
I
Zoe?
want the crazy straw
At this
too.
point, I love the himbo too much. I'm invested.
Taking sanity through a crazy straw? Oh wow, that's so smart. It'll cancel itself out and I'll be fine.
No, that's not even close to how it works.
Yum yum, here I go.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, Scott, that's enough sanity. Stop drinking the sanity.
I'm not Scott. I'm a tractor. Woof woof.
Tractors don't say woof woof, Scott.
Oh really? Which one of us is the tractor here? You or me?
Neither of us.
That's not what my new friend Mr. Goat says. He's great. He's a koala.
So he gives up trying to talk sense to Scott. Scott lets you ride him all around school while he attempts to harvest grass with his face. It's a real bonding experience.
I like Scott.
I do too. The himbos have a way of worming their way into my heart as soon as I interact with them. It's a problem.
Ooh, going shopping. Oh, you missed me and
you
my
missed
shit.
me and-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Me
was your
and my
character.
shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me though.
I mean, I have a lot of money.
There's an event item.
Event item.
Blanket with 2 holes.
Dragon Heat. One night, no limits.
Oh my god, you should.
That sounds like your favorite,
You have a
Lynette.
lot of money. You should get something expensive.
I know who that's going for. A PR agency?
Feels tempting. What's that map though?
I feel like the map is a treasure map.
So useless. That's so vintage. Online maps might be cool, but can you get?
Oh,
a
never
real
mind.
paper
Could get
cut?
rich.
That's for Liam. That's
Yeah.
definitely for Liam.
That's for Liam. Are you sure?
Hun-
I would think that'd be for Vera because you'd be like, we can get money.
It's the fact that it says so vintage.
I don't know.
That's for the ghost girl.
You know,
That's for.
Who's the body for?
That's a good question.
I have no idea.
I have to find out.
Catch you later.
Bye bye.
Just casually buy a corpse. All right. Challenge
free corpse.
time. Everybody chooses an occupation.
Hmm. Chippendale dancer.
It crunches.
You can't just say Dick Crunches
Okay,
for.
fine. And I won't say Dick Cruncher either.
Dick crunches.
I was saying, if you say that, I'm putting porn star.
Ambulance driver.
And I'm gonna go with Strip Club Janitor. I have to spell it wrong because character limits. Player orders decided based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on. Fuck!
I don't
Well,
think it's that
the
weird to see
Chippendales
Alice
dancer
with
already
that.
has a slutty costume.
Yeah. Woo, is slutty ambulance driver the way to do it?
I think I feel like Grizz is first place naturally. I feel like
I
this
hear
is
that
almost just a
having
vote for
some
second.
chest pains. Why don't I help you with that?
That'll be
Oh.
$3,000. Wink.
Do you have an HMO?
Would you like a ride in the wee woo
I
wagon?
had to put Smexy costume because slutty is against terms of service.
But you got Dick Crunch in there?
Yeah,
Which is weird.
yeah.
Dick crunches.
Like I said,
Dick
it's
crunch instructor.
it's one of those things. Well, actually, if you think about it, so an ambulance driver is just an EMT, and there are definitely sexy EMT outfits.
That's true.
But it would be
Chad
kinda
is saying
weird
strip club janitor.
Yeah, it would be really hard
I
for
don't
the strip
necessarily disagree with that. It's just they're in a naturally slutty environment, but they themselves aren't necessarily slutty.
Yeah.
Can you see how weird it would be for a janitor to be walking around with a mop at the strip club just wiping things up and then just gyrating hips and
No,
trying
you
not
do
to let their
you do
balls
the
fall
after
out.
effect. You do the after effect. You give them a standard sexy janitor outfit, then get a bunch of like glazed donut glaze.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah,
That'd be
that's the
freaking
goal,
weird.
right? It's based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume.
Hi, Miku.
Like sexy
It's
sexy
Miko!
ambulance driver is a pretty common thing, but sexy janitor from a strip club?
I think I won this one. The question is, who's in second? Which, like, literally a Chip and Dale driver.
I'll hold to the weirdness because sexy paramedic is a thing, but not the driver. Nobody thinks about the
Let's say
drivers.
the drivers are
They're-
paramedics.
There
Not
is nothing
necessarily.
sexy about
They've
a
got
Chip and
like the
Dale
team in the
dancer,
back,
so
you know?
Every driver I've ever met of an ambulance has also been a paramedic.
I've never met one, so my experience trumps yours.
I was raised by first responders. I was always around these motherfuckers.
Fine, I'll concede defeat. But what, you never considered this?
dick crunches.
Excellent, like, alley-oop.
What y'all didn't see is Grizz immediately started doing dick crunches. I'm very confused.
It's exceptionally powerful.
The question is, who's taking second and who's taking third?
There's nothing weird about a sexy Chip and Dale dancer.
That's absolutely
Yay!
true. So,
I'm in third.
and if anything, that is to be expected.
Sometimes being a little funky does not work out.
A very chaste Chippendales dance.
Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go? You know what? In an effort of unexpectedness, I'm going to class.
Oh,
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Hey, my smarts is my lucky number. Nearby, you can see Scott and the wolf pack talking. Scott, we've got the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro.
Oh, I love power drinks.
But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. No need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. Called cocaine. Yeah, cocaine.
Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said.
You know, the fact that there was an energy drink called cocaine makes this that much fucking funnier.
that is true. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 15% protein powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it, these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke.
Well,
Warg!
And he's gone full wolf mode. Now he's basically unleashed and destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what? Using your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Give
that
him
does
a
feel like the
flashy...
smart answer.
Yeah, but I want to give him the fidget spinner. It's just more fitting. You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self, because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it.
Happens every day.
Bro, this thing is the best thingy ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Can I keep it?
How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes?
Hooray!
You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
All right. I think the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Grizzy, Grizzy, Grizzy.
In the next game, you find yourself stuck on a team with Calculuster, Miranda, and Liam. 3 great friends with hot bods but 0 dodgeball skills. Correction, aggregate team dodgeball skill index is approximately 5.6. Fine, I guess I'll just show myself out then. So what, Calculuster? We may not be very good at dodgeball, but we've got something even better on our side. Me? I am a princess. The other team doesn't even have a lowly viscount. Victory is ours by divine right.
Whatever. We're obviously the charismatic underdogs in this situation. The other team might win the game, but we'll get the moral victory.
Negative. The opposing team is a group of scrappy youths from the wrong side of the tracks. They are roughly 86% more sympathetic than we. According to my calculations, there is no logical way for us to achieve victory, moral or otherwise. Nonsense! Vanderbilts don't lose, not at an international intrigue and not at dodgeball. We'll simply have to find a way of winning beyond logic. Now, who among us is the most illogical? Oh, of course, Grizzy. What shall we do? Let's see. Calculator knows because thinking like a robot to win like a dodgeball, you have to think like a ball. Ooh. Or we've been training our whole lives without knowing it. Our daily activities are actually deadly dodgeball moves. I think the second one.
Second one?
We've been training our whole lives. So smart. My goodness, of course. The peasants in my fiefdom attempt to hurl projectiles at me every day as I enter my diamond carriage.
And you dodged them all, making you an incredible dodgeball player after all.
What? No, I have my servants stand in the way so that the projectiles can hit them instead. And there's no reason I can't do that here as well. There are plenty of reasons, such as the rules of dodgeball, but no one wants to argue with Miranda's armed guard, so there you go.
Okay, we've got protection now, but how are we supposed to fight back? All I do all day is drink blood and have objectively correct opinions about art.
That's it, Liam. Go up to the other team and...
Criticize their opinions about art? I thought this day would never come.
Look
Oh
at
my
that
God.
fucking face!
No, drink their blood. They'll be too weak to dodge our throws.
Oh, that's fine too, I guess. What about Calculester the Molester? What everyday action will you use to aid us?
I will shoot hornets out of my chest. It is very distracting.
Please!
Through a combination of military force, vampirisms, and swarms of stinging insects, you turn the dodgeball game into a complete slaughter, just the way it was meant to be. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Sure.
Big Daddy time. I could have money, but I ain't going there. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmarish dimension, and consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party! You gain +2 fun. While doing all of that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do.
Hell yeah.
You gotta carry that corpse.
But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no! It's the 4 most hateful people in the school!
Uh-oh. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot?
What a shameful display of distaste.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses for noobs. Ooh, a corpse. I love corpses. I'm also super drunk.
Okay, the 3 most hateful people in the school, and Polly.
As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. In the head of the hierarchy, I can't condone such stupidity under our domain.
I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell.
I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says.
Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe that's what this game is all about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Big Daddy wonders if trivia facts about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Or Big Daddy thinks that shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip that brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse.
Oh.
This is Gucci. It's a Gucci corpse.
Oh, should have gotten the money.
Yeah, I didn't have the money. You quickly rip off the logo off another piece of clothing that you had with you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look, that corpse is actually a Burger Queen? Damn, you're so poor the best piece of clothing is actually the paper bag from the fast food chain you sometimes use as a hat. So you were going to eat the corpse?
Disgust.
Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows.
Give me that.
Damien takes your corpse and bites its arm. He chews for a while.
You're completely right. It is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry.
I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral.
I always suspected Big Daddy was into fast food and necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face.
Still drunk. I fucking love Polly.
And so they leave you alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever. Also, Damien was right. The corpse is kind of under-seasoned and dry. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm. Nothing worse
That
than a
weekend?
non-tasty corpse.
Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
Something happened
As
to
if
Big
that
Daddy.
hasn't happened to Big Daddy so far.
I think Big Daddy has to do.
Yep.
You're hanging out with some of your absolute best buds, the twat. Or at least the people who seem to tolerate you for now. Miranda, Vera Scott, Alyss, and Grizzy. VT. Suddenly, an interdimensional rift opens.
No!
This fucking guy.
Oh, right, me. Good God, this had better not be. My love! The interdimensional prince here to save you.
Oh, hi again, buddy.
Not him. He's always so damn delusional. I certainly like my suitors to court me with great passion, of course, but ideally I prefer it done without attempting to kidnap me, which I have a feeling he's about to do. Kidnap you? No, no, my sweet strawberry daiquiris. I'm here to save you. Save her from what, you lunatic? Why, your humdrum existence in this useless place of learning where no learning is done. From your repetitive adventures in mundane love-related tasks, I'm here to take you somewhere entirely new, full of unlimited choices. Soldiers, do your rescuing!
From out of the interdimensional rift pours an army of soldiers who have surrounded Miranda, Vera, and Scott. For their own protection. Looks like you're going to need to re-rescue them from their unwanted rescue. Fighting this many soldiers could be tricky, but luckily you're an expert at the most powerful soldier fighting technique of all. The Dirty Double Dragon Dance.
Oh, shit.
Less luckily, your partner Pablo was killed after using the dance to save you from the three-headed cougar during Double Dragon 2. Pablo and Big Daddy are back.
Oh,
And you can't
love
perform it
that one.
alone.
it was great. Gotta watch it again.
If you could, it wouldn't be called the Double Dragon Dance. Time to grab one of your friends to perform this bold and daring dance with you.
Okay,
But which
well,
one will be up to the challenge?
learn from my mistake. Pick the one that has highest boldness.
Yeah, you know what the problem is though? If you hover over the side, it says use your memory.
Oh no!
I know I have at least 4
I'll have you know
boldness.
I'm incredibly bold.
Yeah, so
Wow. In that moment, you realize the shocking truth. Pablo survived the cougar attack, but was badly disfigured. He went through many, many rounds of plastic surgery and is now known as Alyss.
Oh,
Grizzy is so incredible at the Dirty Double Dragon dance that she won Monsters Have Monstrous Talent, and with it, and her partner also died in a free cougar accident. You'd be perfect for each other.
same cougar even. It's crazy.
I have to see what Alyss happens.
I'm not very bold.
We are both going to fail terribly.
You know,
The soldiers glare menacingly, surrounding your other 3 friends more closely. You and Alyss link hands, and legs, and ears, and noses. It's a very complicated dance. And begin the Dirty Double Dragon dance. You do the worm. You do throw axles. You twerk. You twirl. And hey, you're pretty much crushing it.
Yeah!
Unfortunately, Alyss simply
Oh.
lacks the coolness and boldness to utilize the dance to its fullest. There's only one moment where you and Alyss are in sync, and you somehow end up doing a combination of the Macarena and the YMCA?
That sounds like the usual dances for me.
It's not a good look on either of you.
Is that what you call dancing in this dimension? Perhaps I've been seeking a romantic partner in the wrong world all around. Come, soldiers, leave these unsuitable peasants behind. Did he just call us unsuitable? Did he just call us peasants?
Did he just call us behind?
Scott, no. I must say, I'm not proud to admit this, but I would rather have been kidnapped than have my royal name associated with Big Daddy and Alice's lame dancing. Oh, definitely.
I thought it was kind of cool.
thank you, Scott.
It wasn't.
Scott's got my back.
Oh, okay, good point.
God damn it.
Come on, let's go celebrate our freedom. And from freedom by doing crack with Polly. Big Daddy and Alice are obviously not invited.
Hey, that means you are.
Oh, man. And Polly has the best
You
crack.
brought Alice down! Alice lost 3
Better
fun.
luck next time, but both me and Alyss lose -3 fun.
Oh no!
I was
I'm so
so
not
fun.
I'm the only one who lost points last time. A
Choose
historical,
a historical
figure, huh?
figure. Let's see, I have to do this one with a straight face. So
I'm-
let's go with Napoleon Bonaparte.
Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna
Sorry,
go.
Alice.
For what?
I brought your fun down.
Ah, it's fine. I had fun doing the dance. I'm going with Samuel Adams.
That's a pretty good one. I'm gonna go with Genghis Khan.
The father of a whole bunch of people. And supposedly responsible for about
Picture this.
25% of the genetic heritage of the Asian population.
5 years ago,
Sorry.
these historical figures time traveled to our times, and now they live in the present time. Now, only one of them can remain here, and who stays will be decided through a series of Pokemon battles. Player order is decided based on who would win.
I think we gotta let chat for this one because I couldn't tell you honestly.
Napoleon
I
Bonaparte,
lose.
Samuel Adams, and friggin'
And
Genghis
Genghis
Khan
Khan.
are in a Pokemon
I
battle.
And the
lose.
tough part
That
is that
much is
all-
guaranteed.
All of them.
Cat vote.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I mean, Genghis Khan isn't great with like handiness. Then how long did they live here? They traveled
5
3
years.
times. It doesn't say how long. Isn't great with machines.
Well, they've been here for 5 years. Because 5 years
Well, you
ago, they
know.
traveled
Oh
to the
yeah,
tribe.
that's it. 5 years is all you need to get to learn how to how an iPhone works.
I-
So you're good.
Well, the thing about Napoleon is he had to be beaten not once but twice, and he got thrown on an island to live out his days. Genghis Khan didn't get that; he died of like butt poisoning or something.
I heard it was a
butt poisoning.
nosebleed, but honestly, I don't know for sure.
What would the modern Western world be without its Waterloo and Napoleon Bonaparte and his
Ugh.
unique strategies on?
Mostly
Stuff.
unchanged.
Yes, basically.
Thank you. But I mean, I don't. Everything we're talking about, I don't think any of that impacts their Pokemon battles.
Well, here's the thing.
Regard
Napoleon was a leader in like military with military strategy. Genghis Khan, I feel like, would have that mentality that I have with Pokemon. That's, what do you mean this attack doesn't do damage?
I mean, I see what
Throw
you're
it
saying.
out.
I see what you're saying, but Genghis Khan very much did military lead. He
Oh.
did military lead a lot.
I'm not saying I didn't. I just feel like Genghis Khan, from what I know of history, which could very, very well be wrong.
The militaries he was leading against were mostly sheep farmers.
But my point is, I feel like Genghis Khan would go for just straight power through, where Napoleon would go with the fucking stall strats, and so I feel like Napoleon would just
hold
have
on,
the
what
edge
does
here.
Sam Adams bring to the table?
Nothing.
Are you sure? Let's think about what
Beer.
he's accomplished.
I only
Beer.
know his name.
Oh.
Chat had no opinion.
Yeah, chat was like,
Chat, no
I
thoughts,
don't
head
care.
empty.
I
Here's
have
the
to
thing,
say,
Pokemon, from how I understand Pokemon, you can get through a lot using the Genghis Khan tactics of overwhelming brute force. But most of the time, if you're going to be playing competitive level Pokemon, you really need that knowledge and strategy that comes from constant warfare against one of the greatest nations of history.
mhm.
China.
It's kind of why I personally think it would be Napoleon, Genghis Khan, and then Sam Adams, who was also there.
Fine, but Genghis Khan would lop your head off after you lost.
I'd
would.
also like to point out, I'm waiting for YouTube to comment down below and just be like, "Hey, actually, did you know that Sam Adams was a military genius?" And just list all of
Sam
these battles that
Adams
he led.
actually huge Pokemon stan.
He was one of the few people who chose Torchic as his starter.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't even do that. I picked Mudkip. But that's because Mudkip's adorable. I still have the
We're all
Mudkip.
starter color themed.
Yeah, we are.
If you don't start with Squirtle, what can you go with?
Bulbasaur.
All right.
Grizz can attest. There's so much Bulbasaur in this house, it'd be surprising.
Definitely more than 0, but less than infinity.
I mean, like, did you even notice there's all the Bulbasaurs in there, too?
No, I missed those ones. Oh, I see. Oh my.
Yeah, the front room is just the plushies.
I think Big Daddy's going to go to school.
Big Daddy's gotta learn.
That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they seem are seemingly useless. Wow, I butchered that one. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn
that
chocolate
sounds
and vanilla
good.
ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that spell, and you gain 2 smarts.
Amazing.
You see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed, so you decide to go talk to her, because that's what I do when I see pissed off people.
Sometimes you just gotta like the angry ladies. Ugh, not another dick pic.
Quick, just send one back.
I mean, I know that's what you've got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still, not fond of dick pics. Not at all. When are you guys gonna learn? Dicks look gross. Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me. I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall.
I will.
I'm going to put in a folder called Sad Losers and then delete the folder. And then I'll probably set the phone on fire, just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy so he'll stop making me look at his wiener.
I'm telling you, just send him a picture of one that's twice the size. And be
Should
like,
Big
that's
Daddy
all
tell
you
her to
got?
go
Here's
for the
mine.
burn? Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function or maybe a microscopic attachment? Or destroy his life? Photo edit all the pics into a silly looking monster, make it the star of some weird kids show, and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick.
Damn.
That
I
is
feel like that's the
amazing.
one she wants, too. Oh, damn.
So your solution to this is for me to make a career out of it? Ah, that's not me.
Oh, sorry. You do realize you're basically making it so I'll have to spend the rest of my life depending on this fool's dick? And if I get lucky and he doesn't send me any more, I need to start asking for them. I would be financially married to this dude's dick. Does that sound good to you, genius?
Goodbye.
Be my guest and go marry his dick yourself.
Huh, that definitely backfired. Next time, let's try not to mix dicks and kids. It doesn't seem like a smart move. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity.
You know what? Next go around, you'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's probably the best advice I'll ever get, to be honest with you. Should not mix
let's
dicks
see.
and kids ever.
Oh shit, my book.
I think I want to go
I
to
have a
the
negative now.
auditorium.
You have a negative? Oh my god, you
Oh
do.
my god, you're so unfun. That day,
I'm
while
the
rehearsing
worst
for the
kind of-
class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates, it's roses. I did this one before. Just click through. We got roses. We cash him in for too creative. Great, cool, awesome. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army?
She's
We
really
haven't
pretty
ta-
in that dress.
Yeah,
Agreed.
she's
Daisy.
That's
Princess
right.
Daisy.
We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I've never thought managing an entire branch of the military could be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Let's see, divide them in half and make them fight a practice war, or 1,000 pinatas. Let's go with the practice war.
Smart.
A healthy live fire scrimmage.
Also, holy shit, you were not kidding about being bold.
Here's where my smug emote would be. Should have no problem organizing such a thing. My lieutenants informed me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. And as an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war.
Brilliant.
That
Brilliant.
ought to reduce war casualties significantly. It is as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other. I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words. Miranda skips off to organize her little blood
I
bag.
guess-
You gain
wait for
2
a sec.
boldness and 1 smart.
Skip some off.
I would like to politely request 1, the Kit Kat.
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
Let's go.
Of course, it's my turn.
It's Alice's turn.
Congrats, Lynette. Keep everybody entertained.
Where should Alice go? Oh me, oh my. Where would we send
She
her?
told us to keep her people entertained. So, chat, do you like racial slurs?
No! Instead,
Lament has been
Lament.
banned.
describe your perfect Sunday.
I'm here.
Yay!
Yay!
I-
I get to sit on my ass and
I like
spend
a
time
light.
socializing.
I like if it's lightly snowing out and I can get a cup of hot cocoa and sit by a place with a window, and I've got my phone and I can watch some YouTube videos and not doom scroll. A perfect Sunday.
Now, if I'm not on a streaming thing,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
it
like
would have to be.
hypothetically.
If it was good weather outside, say
Yeah.
70 degrees and sunny, I would like to. I like to sit on the porch with a good glass of whiskey and a good cigar, and just put on some music.
I'm
soft
back.
music, and just
Lovely.
kind of relax.
Ah, it sounds great. We were describing our perfect Sundays.
Yeah, and I missed it.
Yeah, you missed both of ours. You'll never know. But it's being here.
I'm
She'll
glad.
never know.
Well, you know what? I'm going to the library then. And of course, I'm playing fucking Pokemon.
Nom, 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 nom.
That day, you spend some time on the
Man.
library's PCs managing your start kick. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice.
No.
You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you only keep plus 2 money. It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him.
I can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed that new cocaine powder drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do now, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team.
You'd love to help. The only question is, how? Spike the punch with Coke on prom night. If the whole team's on Coke, Coach will have to let you all
The
play.
perfect solution.
All we have to do is convince Coach that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt.
That's not gone wrong before.
Ah,
Spike the punch.
so charming.
So charming.
Hey, yeah. Coach can't possibly be against cocaine once he knows how great it is. I mean, how could something that makes me feel like such a good boy be bad? I felt like I could catch every ball and every frisbee. I felt like I could chase any car. I licked my own balls for hours.
We were there, Scott. We were there.
How could any of that be wrong? But if you really want to show him, you're gonna have to get me some more cocaine. Do you know how to do that?
You're sure that won't be a problem. In fact, you remember seeing someone selling it somewhere. I gained 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Oh, do you gotta go to the shop and buy cocaine now?
I don't know.
I think you might.
Everybody chooses something cool.
Dick crunches.
Beat
No,
me to
I
the
just had to
punch,
throw
but
that
I
out
was
there.
thinking about it. It was in my brain.
Something cool.
I'm choosing an ice cube.
Go the literal route.
Well, I'm gonna go the metaphorical route. Alyss and Dusty.ttv.
Ah, see, got the smart move there.
Ah,
I'm gonna say the patriarchy.
oh,
Dun
That-
dun
is that
dun.
cool?
We've been betrayed.
We've learned a very important thing about lament today.
Alright, let's see what it is. Player orders decide based on how awesome it would be if Japan built vending machines that sold the selected thing.
Now, I don't want to say getting Alyss and Dusty.ttv in a vending machine would be fucking awesome, but it would be fucking
Dusty plushies?
awesome.
I want to make Dusty plushies. I really want to be able to, like,
It's a
have those for
brown
people.
orb. How hard could it be?
I would have 30 of them.
That's how hard it would be.
There
People
we
like
go.
Lament
Yeah,
who would
see?
order 30 of them.
Well, pre-order them, then you can use the money to actually get them.
Here's the problem. There is a site where you can actually get plushies made and such.
Yeah.
But the problem is you have to you have to order them in batches of like 500.
Oh, jeez.
So it's like $1,000 minimum.
Okay. Hear me
Well,
out.
Once you strike a big VTubing,
That'd
Hear
be
me
the
out.
dream. I'm
How
listening.
awesome would it be if everybody could go to a vending machine and get a piece of the patriarchy for themselves? That way, it takes away all the power from the patriarchy and spreads it to everybody.
are we sure that's how the patriarchy works?
That's how it's going to
Hear
work.
me out.
in
This is how we
Are
theory.
you
This
sure
is
we
how we-
wouldn't go there and
This
it's
is how we
scan and if
dismantled
you
the patriarchy.
can tell if you identify as a female, we'll charge you more?
But this is how we dismantle the patriarchy.
If you say so.
That's what I'm thinking.
25 cents.
Look, I
at a
lose.
time.
I chose ice
I'd
cubes.
rather just cause very extremely wealthy people to die.
Let the capitalism destroy the patriarchy.
But then we have to destroy. This is a releasing owls to deal
I
with
think
rat
the
situation.
biggest
This
problem
just
here
means
is
we're
that-
gonna need a bigger predator for capitalism.
Functionally, the only one of our ideas that would actually function is Alice's. Alice
Yeah.
as an ice vending machine, and it's like, yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
But that's not awesome. That's just an ice vending machine.
Yeah, but it actually has a product. It's an actual thing where people could push a button and receive in their hands, even though it would be very cold.
Well, we ended up getting indifference, so we have to
Chat,
decide.
you lazy bums!
Miku, if you're there, determine an order for us. Otherwise, we're going to continue figuring it out. Here's the thing.
Arguing about why the patriarchy in vending machines is the only correct answer.
I will give at best second place to the patriarchy.
Again,
fair.
I'll give it to Alyss as the actual a product, and I do
That's
like
fair.
Alyss and Dusty.TV, but I mean, how do you make a vending machine out of that?
it just spits out QR codes that go straight to my Twitch.
I guess, but they'd have to pay for it, right?
Yeah. And I would
It
get
could
none
be
of the
one those
products. That
free
would be
vending
shit.
machines.
So, all in favor of Alyss Big Daddy Grizzy?
I agree.
All right.
Miku, I'll naturally assume you agreed with us. Because everybody knows Miku agrees with Alyss.
Often, yes. Let's
you
go.
You might need to go shopping.
Might need to go shopping, or I can just come over here and flirt with Scott more.
I mean, that...
What if I
Nobody
don't want to
goes
go to
there.
Monster Prom?
Then maybe you go talk to the Slayer over on the right?
True. I'm
Choose
conflicted because I don't
wisely,
want to
Alex.
take Miranda away from you, but at
You
the same
gotta
time,
got some cocaine.
at the same time, I
You're
need to
allowed to
flirt with
fight.
my himbo.
Fight!
Tell you what,
Fight.
because I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
37,400,000.
If you can get within 10 of it,
51.
I'm sorry.
Nah!
I was thinking of my lucky number.
13.
Well, now I'm gonna
Yep.
go to the store and buy cocaine, and then we'll see who's laughing.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here, on my tray. Fish sticks.
Fun fact, I'm allergic to fish sticks.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it the fish or the batter?
I'm pretty sure it's the fish.
You're definitely not a gay fish then. Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Dun dun dun. The air people.
Yes, do you not know of the air people, the merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news?
This is how you get the Fire Nation.
Yeah, sure. Because I totally know how to read.
But
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any?
he's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel
I
like
can't
you've
help but like
got
it.
a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain ball-droppinol and nerdoflavin.
Nerdoflavin.
And fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I want to do this one because I feel like this is the answer for Scott.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Miranda? There's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you.
I suppose you're right. This is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in it too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I?
Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to in any case.
As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers.
You find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery! Anyway, I'm really happy to see you. I mean, I'm flattered that I mean, actually, wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter? A mage? A cleric? Out with it!
Oh, you're something much better. You're a gun haver.
With the power of God,
Is that
anime,
even a class?
friends, and
Practically
this
everyone
gun
has
I
guns.
found. Sorry.
Everyone has guns!
You reveal just how many guns you actually have.
Holy shit! How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school?
You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and the Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter.
Okay, well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets.
Man, there isn't a color of bullet that you don't have.
Well, alright, let's go on an adventure then.
You travel together to Wall Street where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns.
Alright then. Thank you. And now I'm gonna go ahead and run screaming away from you, if that's alright.
It totally is. God bless Monsteropolis. You gain +4 boldness.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
bold! Alright, I guess I'll just go talk with... I'm gonna go to the shop, see if there's anything good there.
Alright.
Show me that money.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. Too poor for...
Oh, there is cocaine. Okay,
Oh, well,
I'm gonna have to go buy that then.
It's $10 fucking dollary dues, so you might need to save for it.
I can't buy it.
Well,
Yeah,
never
we're-
mind
we're-
then, I guess.
We're not going to be able to afford that before the end of the game.
That's the truth. I think...
That is an
What's-
oddly
what's the-
attractive furry.
what's the knife?
Oh, that's the badass tattoo.
Right.
Just add water.
Street cred. Maybe I want to boost my fun, though. Let me buy those party glasses.
You want to buy the party glasses?
Yeah.
Alright.
See you later.
So fun! I just can't do anything with money.
Well, good thing you're not going for Vera.
That's right.
Challenge time! Player order is based on how shitty it would be for your country if you were the president.
This question was definitely made back when it was assumed that we'd have a good president.
Chad, we would all be better presidents.
Yeah, literally all of us would
low,
be
low fucking
so
bar.
far ahead right now that it's different. It's like trying to like tell the distance between two things in a telescope.
All right, chat. Vote for the new president.
You should just hit random.
Oh wait, no, it's I'm sorry. I put best president. It's supposed to be shittiest president. Oops.
Well,
That's
we'll
on
go
me. I
with the
messed up.
inverse of whatever people vote.
All right, well, chat, get to voting.
Looking
I
at
mean-
you, chat.
See, here's the problem. I would be okay from like as a president from the sole point of I have very socialist views. I believe in free healthcare, free college.
I would probably be the shittiest
I
president.
saw that, Grizz. Grizz!
No, you don't.
Grizz! I'm watching you!
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck, you two?
I've been gangbustered. I got filibustered.
Gangbusters a very different thing.
Just like a good presidential candidate, I'm gonna buy my votes.
You know what? I'll just sit here and gladly take the idea that I'm gonna win.
Oh no!
Means I get to go first. I don't know. Oh, that was fucking... Oh, God. Alright, well... Oh, hey, I got a single vote. Thank you, single voter.
The only legit vote in the whole election.
I voted for Alyss.
Oh, thank you, Lament.
Ah,
You
I
also
also
voted
voted
for
for
yourself
myself
50
50
times. All right.
I gave up when I saw your superior
So
financial power.
I am the worst. Grizzy is second, and Lament is, or no, well,
Yeah, no, you got it
wait,
right.
yeah, no,
You got it
I
right.
was shittiest, and Lament would be best
You got it right.
because Lament bought all of his votes.
Just like a good politician.
All right, I have 10 creativity, and I have 8 charm. Oh, do I want to cash in on? Let's go with the.
Yeah, go get some creativity.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggest moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it.
Oh,
Like the feat, you gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name till the end of this run. I can't because I have a nickname that is so fitting for me that nobody fucking uses anymore because...
Alyss?
No, it's Hatter. Yeah, fun fact, back in college, my best friend and we shared the name because I was still, presenting masculine at the time. So we have the same name. So we called him by his last name, and we called me by Hatter because I kept wearing top hat.
I see.
So I already have a nickname. Nobody uses it because I don't share a name with anyone anymore.
Well, either way.
You can call me Big Daddy.
I know how much you like it when I do. You're minding your own business when Scott jogs up and gives you a friendly punch in the shoulder. It almost destroys you.
Hey, bro. I was looking for you. The big game's coming up tomorrow, and I need a friendly face to pep me up. I know. We got cheerleaders for that or whatever. But between you and me, bro, I don't think our cheerleaders are hype enough. They're supposed to be giving 110%, but they're only giving 107 or 108 tops. That's why I need you to give 115% at the game tonight, so I could give 120 or even 135.
We need Calculester here.
I think the molester can stay away. Thanks, bro.
That's Lester Manyfingers who
They hang out together.
Scott bumps your fist and sprints off without even waiting for you to agree to his cheerleading scheme. You guess this is what it's like to be Scott's bro, so what are you gonna do to get him amped at the game? Pick the other cheerleaders up and juggle them? Dress up like the full moon and perch atop the bleachers? Maybe he'll transform?
Whoa.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I feel like the first one's bold, so I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah! You get your trusty full moon costume out of storage and climb up to the top of the bleacher. That night, with the stadium lights reflecting off of you, it looks like the moon came down from heaven to have sex with spooky high school.
My God.
Scott's not the only werewolf on the team.
Uh-oh.
Pretty much the whole squad goes nuts at the sight of you. Suddenly, the other team is facing off against a mob of furious wolves. The Wolfmen's jerseys are all ripped to shreds, but it's pretty clear whose team they're on. The other team flees the field, screaming, "This is exactly why we don't schedule games on full moons." Later that night, Scott comes jogging up to you in a big hurry. Seems to have found some clothes.
Game.
Agreed.
Hey, bro. I'm supposed to be at the big game, but nobody's at the stadium, and I'm super worried.
Uh-oh.
What's that? You're saying the game already happened? And we won? And the other team is suing us for grievous bodily harm? Well, that's great news! Funny how I don't remember any of it. Well, I'm sure there's a reason for that.
Don't ruin his innocence. It's so beautiful. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
Yay! Alright, I think I'll go to outside. That day during research, I start a half-hour rave that goes full-on crazy. Everything's fine until the small magical Latino cat, asks what I think I'm doing. Damn, didn't remember I suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. And Juan is like, hey, didn't you take that from somebody else? I'm like, no!
It's
He
my
has you to
thing.
teach him. He has you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. Okay, everybody Groovy Musaks, and I get some fun.
Yeah, and a cool
Yeah.
story.
Oh, nice. I see Miranda hovering in the hallway, whistling to herself and checking out her reflection in her own scales. Why, hello there, Grizzy. How funny and random to see you here entirely by coincidence near your locker. Oh, hold on. Phone Discord! Seeing as how we've been getting along so well lately, I've decided to afford you the honor and privilege of taking me to the seahorse races. You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolates as a gift. You're welcome. Oh man, a chance to buy shit from Miranda and take her on an outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing, let's rock! I've got a problem. I go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, a sudden gust blows the hat away. You could swear to hear the wind whispering, not enough budget. But it surely must have been your imagination. No. Hey, Grizzy, I'm here. Hi, look at this. Daddy always gives me money when I go to the seahorse races. It isn't much, of course, only plus 3 million money, but it should still make things more fun to bet. Of course, nothing would sour this lovely day faster than picking a losing horse. So I'll put this daunting choice entirely on you. How should we choose the winning seahorse so that this day goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience rather than a sign we should never speak again? Yikes! No pressure then, but no worries. I know the perfect method for choosing winning race seahorses. Let's see. The only way to tell a winning seahorse is by taste, or watch people ride seahorses when they could be riding me? Seriously though, get me a saddle and let's enter the race. Ooh!
I feel like this is.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it? You're going into the race?
Let's race! Right? You?
So bold to ask her to ride you in public, Grizz.
Hell yeah! Why, this is an option I've never even contemplated. I've never heard of one person riding another before. Oh, Miranda, bless. If there's one thing I've learned from years of helping Daddy suppress peasant uprisings, it's that if you want something done right, have your servants do it themselves. But since they're not here, I suppose that makes you my servant. Let's do it. Let's win the race ourselves. The two of you sneak down to the stables and quickly forge the necessary paperwork to enter the race. At the sound of a mergun shot, you and your fellow seahorses are off and running. You run as fast as someone who is hoping to earn a prom date with a beautiful mermaid princess, which is very fast. So fast, in fact, that you somehow manage to outrun over a dozen seahorses who have been training their whole lives for this moment, undoubtedly crushing their hopes and dreams. And the winner is Princess Miranda riding Grizzy! Oh, huzzah! What a glorious victory this is! Asserting my superiority over my subjects not only by birthright, but also by sheer talent. It does seem like you did most of the heavy lifting, as it were, since Miranda isn't particularly heavy, but why spoil this beautiful moment? This has been a perfectly wonderful outing. I would very much like to ride you again sometime. Wink. If only she knew what she was saying. Oh, still, that's better than not. You'd gain 2 money from the bet and 1 charm from being ridden by a princess. Hell yeah.
Amazing.
-1 fun.
You could. Oh, I took the fun boosting thing too.
Well, I guess I might as well go in on nerd.
Back to class.
That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smart and a +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly...
Everyone stop what you're doing and look into my vagina massage.
This motherfucker won't quit.
He's back.
The interdimensional prince, muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, my darling Vipress. I am here strictly in a business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
Not bad.
Interesting.
Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to the prom. Well, how will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status?
They saw this gold with fish. Hello?
Can you hear me? I'm
I
here.
hear you now.
Hey!
So
Hello,
yeah.
everybody.
So bad news. We had a power flicker. So now we'll never
I was so close to get princess.
chat, we're back. So oh wow, my YouTube didn't actually disconnect fully.
That's nice.
Yeah, it never happens. Nope, never mind. Maybe it did. But unfortunately, we'll never know who got where. So that was a lot of fun though.
It was a lot of fun. And I want to invite you two to play Monster Prom 2 with me sometime.
Hell yeah. We gotta do
And I want to invite you two to play Monster Prom 2 with me sometime.
hell yeah. We gotta do Monster Prom 2. I also really want to do the camp and the road trip ones.
Camp is 2.
Oh, okay.
Camp is 2 and the road trip is 3.
Hell yeah, we definitely gotta do that then.
Yep, I have all of them, so it's not like we don't have a reason to do so.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, because I am getting really hungry, I'm not gonna start another
I would
thing.
recommend we wait exactly 1 minute, because apparently there's some VTuber named Inhaled Spork who's going live.
Oh wait, my niece is going live?
I've
Oh
never
hell
heard of
yeah.
them.
Sonny!
Everybody,
I
thank
will
you
wait for my
watching.
niece.
Thank
That
you
there.
for watching us here now and for watching Alyss and then Dusty.
It's been
Oh
so
God, Alyss, your YouTube is in light mode. Why?
No, it's my Twitch.
Huh?
Twitch, because I'm never on Twitch.
Oh, just light mode.
Jeez,
Even worse.
Because look, I have it in
yeah,
dark mode
that's
here.
all right. That's right.
I don't know why this isn't, and I don't care because I generally will either have this full
Nice.
screened or I won't be on this chat because I'll be lurking.
Fair enough.
But chat, I'm so sorry that we lost connection. I'm actually angry. I think I was actually gonna get a date.
Yeah, I think you were on track. I think all of us might have been on track.
I was way on the way not to a date.
Yeah, I think you were.
Did you get to see if what choice you made?
Nope, it crashed right as I
No,
picked.
what'd you pick?
I picked the bottom option, using Carl to do the algorithm, which
Carl
I
would have
should have
done it.
succeeded with since I had smarts of 13.
I also just realized we don't have Dusty either. Dusty still ain't come back.
Dusty dead.
Yep. All right, chat. So we are gonna raid out. We're gonna go say. Yep, we're gonna go hang out with Denise. Let's see, raid. Make sure you scream slime raid at the top of your lungs. What do I have going on this week? Do I have anything?
Alyss Lament, thank you so much for letting me come and collab today.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for letting me join.
Let's see. So we've got
It's always good to play with you, Grizzy.
Stellaris on
Thank you,
Tuesday.
you too. Oh,
Got-
Dusty's back.
Feel like I have Ultimate Chicken Horse on Thursday. That's right. I forgot about that. I don't know what I'm doing
Ultimate
Friday yet.
Chicken Horse.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's an obstacle course 2D platformer. The entire goal is to platform better than a bunch of other people. It's a lot of fun. It's so
I've
much
played
fun.
it before. It goes off the rails real fast.
Mm-hmm. That's the point. And then I don't know what I'm doing Friday and Saturday. We should be back to Baldur's Gate. So yeah, Rizzy, you got anything cool coming up?
Let me plug a new business venture. I call it Google.
Good to know. Good to know. And what if
but-
your
no, I just-
comments that Google is falling to the Gulf of America shenanigans?
No, that's another Google.
Oh, okay.
Different Google. I'm just doing a new one. If they try and get me with copyright, I mean, I'll Okay, go file it with the authorities who deal with that sort of thing.
Yours is
So,
G-U-G-L-E, but it has the 2 dots
Yeah.
over the U.
Grizzle.
Hi. No, it's just Grizz.
Oh no, I think he's making a joke of like Google Grizzle.
Oh, Grizzle. Oh, I'm sorry.
Make sure you're following both of them. The raid's running out of time.
Because I've evolved. But before
Goodbye,
I
everybody.
transitioned. Goodbye. Before I transitioned, my
Bye.
username was Grizzle Dude.
I remember that.